An exclusive presentation of the Nebraska Rural Radio Association. This is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, brought to you by Platte Valley Companies, your premier provider of financial services. Live from the Logos broadcast booth, here is Zach McKinstry.
Welcome into the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, and here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as the Pioneers get set to start the final homestand of the season against the Fremont Moo, and perhaps the biggest series of the year for these Pioneers. Already clinched the first half bid for playoffs, so they will be in the divisional series come August 9th. But the Fremont Moo currently lead the way in the second half a game against the Spearfish Sasquatch. They lead, and this three-game set could make or break the Fremont Moo season. And so they're going to come out swinging in this one, and we will certainly have a good matchup to come. Carson Ohl on the mound tonight for the Pioneers. 7-1, 2.14 ERA, 54.2 innings of work this season, and 51 strikeouts to 5 walks on the season. He'll go against Chase Reynolds, the Midlands University pitcher, who is 1-2 this year with a 5.19 ERA, and in 26 innings of work, he has 17 Ks to 12 walks. So those two pitchers are going to go at it tonight. The Pioneers bats, and this team trying to bounce back. Did get the series win over the Canyon County Spuds last time out, but that Game 3 was a tough loss for the Pioneers after they dropped it late. Let's go ahead and recap that one. The final game between the Spuds and the Pioneers was a good one. The Pioneers jumped out in front 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning after an RBI sac fly from John Ponder, who had one of the best series of the year for the Pioneers. He was 3 for 5, had 5 runs, 3 RBIs, 5 walks, and 3 stolen bags, as well as tons of defensive gems. The Spuds would climb back on top in the top of the third inning after an RBI single from Lucas Danielewicz and then an RBI hit by pitch from Kane Ross, and they would have a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the fourth inning, the Pioneers would get that lead back with a 2-run home run off the bat of Nate Schwartz. It was his first extra base hit of the year, and he ran into one and sent it over the left field wall to put the Pioneers back in front 3-2. The Spuds again would tie it in the top of the seventh. Got 1 run back on an RBI single from Joey Grabansky, which made it 4-4. But the Pioneers would, 3-3. The Pioneers would take the lead 4-3 on the other side of the stretch, bottom of the seventh, after an RBI double from Cade McGee. And it would be McGee that was sent out there top of the ninth to try and get the save, as he has been one of the most reliable closers for the Pioneers this year. But after the leadoff single got on, he got 2 quick outs before Joey Grabansky came up to the plate and hit a huge 2-run home run with 2 away on a 3-0 pitch to give the Spuds the lead 5-4. We'd head to the bottom of the ninth, and McGee would try and get it back after a leadoff walk. A deep double into the gap looked like it was going to score that run, but it was a ground rule double, hopped over the wall, so Antonio Nanez only got to third, and the next batter would ground out to end the game. The Pios would leave the tying run on third and the winning run on second, so a disappointing loss in that one. But again, they did take the series win and are 6 in their last 8, winning wise, hoping to bounce back and get the win here against Fremont in this huge series. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. See Shane and his crew at Scottsbluff Screen Printing for all your winter, summer, fall, or spring sports needs. We talked with head coach Antonio Garcia about what to expect this series, what positives he could have taken from the last series, and how important that off day was yesterday. All that and more coming up here on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff.
Now is the time to get all your school spirit gear, and the place to get everything you need is Logos in Gering. School spirit is what they do at Logos. Whether you're a bulldog, a bearcat, or a tiger, they've got everything you need, from sweats to hats and, of course, t-shirts and sweatshirts. Need something for the entire team? Stop into Logos, and the guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. There is no job too big or small for Logos. Logos in downtown Gering.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome into the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. I'm here with head coach Antonio Garcia, coming off of a series win against the Spuds. A tough loss in the last outing, but 3 really close games, 3 really well-played games in that series. What do you like about your team going in against the Spuds?
Like we've talked about all summer, our defense has been not very good for the most part. We've been playing some really good defense as of late. So that's something I'm excited about, something that I hopefully can carry on for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and the off day yesterday, first off day for some of the team until the earlier parts of July. Going into this Fremont series, a really good team in Fremont. How important is that off day for these guys on the squad?
Yeah, it was awesome. Guys need to get rest. I mean, this is just such a long season and a long summer. Any off day is great, so they can just get rejuvenated and ready to come back for this, final stretch of the year.
Yeah, and you're playing a Fremont team this series with really big playoff implications in that Clark division. Fremont currently half a game above Spearfish and needing the wins to seal that victory for the second half. So is there a different approach coming into this series, or is it the same thing that we've been sticking with all season?
No, same kind of thing for us. We're just going to, get our pitching on schedule to start the playoffs next week. Carson, Caden, and Shorty will be on a little pitch count of some sort, and we'll just play like we always have played. It doesn't really affect us. So,
are you resting some guys before the postseason, or are you letting them loose?
If I had guys that I could help, if I had guys to rest, that would help. But no, guys are gonna have to play. Guys will be rotating in and out, trying to get off days for them, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, first outing for Carson tonight. What do you like about him, and how important has he been to this Pioneer staff?
He's our ace. He's our guy. Every time I give him the ball, I'm really confident we're going to get a win. Carson can command 3 different pitches in the zone, always around the zone, gets a lot of weak contact and just competes for us and loves being out there. And I love, watching him go out there and compete.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Good luck this series.
Thanks, Zach.
Embrace summer with a Platte Valley Bank home equity line of credit. Relax on your new deck, get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen, or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Platte Valley Company pregame show in the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gering. It's time for some Pioneers baseball. The Pios are set to take on the Fremont Moo here in game 1 of the 3-game set final homestand of the year before playoffs start. So the Pioneers looking to get hot, rolling into the playoffs, as we're set to announce the starting lineup. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. Tonight for the Pioneers, Eric Smelko will lead off in center field. Nothing new there. Cade McGee behind him will play third base. Was 4 for 11 last series and trying to keep that momentum going into this series. Alex Zerfus will start once again. First start since being hit in the head by that pitch last series, but he seems like he's okay and set to roll right here. He'll be in left field with Jake English behind him cleaning up. Behind the plate is English. Was 0 for 10 last series, but that didn't tell the story as he was squaring up balls left and right. Maybe had 4 or 5 barrels that just couldn't get down. He'll be followed by Tyler Davis, who will DH tonight. John Ponder follows him in right field after some stellar defense last series, trying to keep that going. Brian Webb back in the starting lineup at first base tonight after going 1 for 6 last series. Kellen Rutz at second base, and Antonio Nanez will round out the order batting ninth at shortstop tonight. Carson Ohl on the mound for the Pioneers. On the other side, it's Tyler Push to lead off in center field. Dylan Sears will bat second and play second. The All-Star and Home Run Derby participant E.J. Taylor will man first base and bat third. Luke White will clean up and be the DH tonight, followed by Jack Simonson in right field. Darian Morphew will play left field. Austin Baskin will bat behind him at shortstop. Trey Nichols will be the backstop tonight for the Fremont Moo, followed by Peyton Leeper, who will round out the order and play third base. Starting lineups are being announced. The Pioneers, again, trying to win this game. Huge playoff implications, as currently the Fremont Moo sit half a game ahead of the Spearfish Sasquatch and looking to hold on to that first place in the second half of the Clark Division as the season winds down. Final 5 games of the season for the Pioneers, and it all starts here before playoffs get going. The road to the Expedition League Championship starts in one of the biggest series of the year. Pioneers, Fremont Moo. Starting lineups have been announced, and we're set for the national anthem here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We'll step aside, and when we come back, first pitch between the Pioneers and the Moo.
Please rise, remove your hats, and join us as we present our national anthem, sung tonight by Tim Hebert. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
National anthem has been sung, and we're set for first pitch here between the Pioneers and the Fremont Moo at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios will take the field and warm up. Fremont Moo comes to the plate. We're going to take one more quick break and wrap up the Platte Valley Company pregame show. When we come back, first pitch and Pios baseball. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Hi, this is Shane from Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery. I would like to personally invite you to come out and enjoy this year's Old West Balloon Fest. Please bring the whole family to this amazing event. Scottsbluff Screen Printing will be at most of those events selling the official souvenir t-shirts. Please come see us and support this amazing event. You may check out their website for details on launches and various event locations at theoldwestballoonfest.com. Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery, supporting the Old West Balloon Fest from downtown Scottsbluff.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Bridgeport.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we've built our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park Stadium, and we're set for the first pitch here in Game 1 between the Fremont Moo and Western Nebraska Pioneers. 2 games between these two squads this year, but both went the Moo way in 2 pitchers duel. Game 1 was a 6-0 loss between the Pioneers and the Fremont Moo. Pioneers only tallying 2 hits in that one. And then Game 2 at Muller Field was a 3-0 shutout and a 3-0 no-hitter as Trent Sellers picked up the first no-hitter in Fremont Moo history against these Pioneers. First time the Pioneers bats have been held that cold this season. Only 2 hits in the series against the Fremont Moo, but looking to change that here at home at Oregon Trail Park Stadium for this series. It'll be Carson Ohl to lead or on the mound for the Pioneers as he'll get this game going. Adjusts his stirrups out there. Pioneers in the black jerseys with the Pios script across with the black stirrups, and the Fremont Moo in their purple Fremont jerseys with the orange numbers and orange Fremont F. Stepping in to lead things off for the Moo is Tyler Push, the center fielder tonight out of Newman University. And the Fremont native from Fremont High School, one of the locals on this team. Just finished his junior season in 2021. Ready to go back to school for his senior season with the Newman University Jets. And he'll try and get his team going here. First pitch home from Carson Ohl. In there for strike 1. Good fastball on the inner half, and it puts him ahead. The opening pitch is brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Here comes the 0-1 to the plate, and this one's poked up the middle, off the mound, out towards short. Antonio Nanez fires across the infield in time for out number 1. Defensively tonight, the Pioneers line up with Alex Zerfus in left field, Eric Smelko in center, and John Ponder in right. Smelko and Ponder each made some fantastic defensive plays in the outfield in their respective positions last series against the Spuds. Alex Zerfus returning to left field tonight. Cade McGee at third base, Antonio Nanez at short, Kellen Rutz at second, Ryan Webb at first, and Jake English calling the game behind the plate as he'll be tonight's backstop. First pitch home now to Dylan Sears is in there for strike 1. And once again, Carson Ohl starts ahead. His Pioneers pitching staff has been the best in the league by far this season, striking out opposing batters there first with 528 on the year. This one skied out into right center field, but center fielder Smelko underneath it pulls in out number 2. Quick 2 up, 2 down on 4 pitches from Carson Ohl on the mound, and it brings up the 3-hole hitter E.J. Taylor as Ohl tries to speed through this top half of the first. So on top of those 528 strikeouts on the season, the Pioneers also have given up the second lowest earned runs on the year, 264 earned runs allowed through 58 total games this season. And they have been dominating the league on the mound and trying to pick up at the plate. First pitch home to Taylor just misses it, ball 1. E.J. Taylor currently leads the Fremont Moo with a .410 average, has 68 hits, which leads the team, and also 15 doubles, which leads the team. 1-0 to the plate. This one swung on, popped up left side on the infield. Cade McGee coming in on the foul line, pulls it in for the final out of the inning. Carson Ohl, a quick 1-2-3 in this top half of the first, and the Pios pitching keeps rolling as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. Still scoreless on the Wesco scoreboard. Wesco service solution success. Pios coming up the plate after these quick messages. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gering and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow!
America at work. From farms to construction sites to factories, millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electric lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance, because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Warm-ups are complete. The throwdown from Trey Nichols behind the plate is a good one. And stepping up to the mound is Chase Reynolds as he'll face this Pioneers order for the first time tonight. It's time for tonight's Key to the Game, brought to you by Team Auto Center, home of the lifetime warranty on every new vehicle from Team Auto. Pioneers bats need to get going tonight as they've been hitting pretty well over the last series. Again, winning 6 of their last 8 and getting good offensive performances as well as good pitching performances. But against the Fremont Moo this season, only 2 hits. Eric Smelko trying to change that, and he will. First pitch he sees, smoked up the middle, and it'll be a base knock for Eric Smelko as he opens the game with a first base runner, first hit for the Pioneers. And it puts a runner on first, nobody out. And just like that, the Pioneers already have half the hits they've had over the last 2 games against the Fremont Moo. And Cade McGee trying to even that as he steps up to the plate. McGee coming off a stellar series at the plate, 4 for 11, with 3 of those 4 hits being doubles. Also had a pair of RBIs and 3 total walks, as he currently sits tied for the league lead in walks and takes the first pitch here as it misses 4-1. Facing Chase Reynolds on the mound, product of Midland University with the Warriors out of Topeka, Kansas. He's a 2-way player at Midland. Just finished his junior season there. Pick off to first, forces Smelko to dive back in safely. On his career is hitting .277 with the Warriors, with 224 total at-bats in 3 years, including that shortened COVID 2020 season. But also 11 appearances on the mound, a 2-0 record in 23 innings of work at his university. Midland University, of course, in Fremont, playing where the Fremont Moo play in the NAIA. And as the count goes to 2-0 now on the 2-hole hitter McGee. Third baseman digs in, sees this one, and unloads and sends it out to left center field. Long way to run for the outfielders. They keep going, and it drops off the wall in the air. More extra bases for McGee, and they're going to send Smelko home. The cutoff man fires to third. Cade McGee's in safely. RBI triple, Cade McGee, and the extra base hits keep on coming as the Gonzaga Bulldog comes through and puts the Pios out in front, 1-0. Eerily similar to that at-bat in the last game against the Canyon County Spuds. Again, down 5-4 in the bottom of the ninth. McGee with 2 outs, shot one into that gap, and it just bounced before the wall and then hopped over the wall, which meant the tying run could not score. It would have had it have just hit a piece of that wall and stayed in play, but instead the Pioneers couldn't score that run, and they lost by 1, 5-4, leaving McGee the winning run on second and the tying run 90 feet from the plate. Either way, McGee gets the job done here, picks up another RBI and another extra base hit as he is red hot rolling down to the stretch of the season. Alex Zerfis is down in the count 0-1 now, as he's tasked with driving in the runner on third base. And Reynolds will come set and bring home the 0-1. That one will just miss off the plate, so the count will even up at 1-1. Zerfis, the left fielder, 0 for 4 last series, a pair of walks, as well as a hit by pitch, which ran up and in, knocked the helmet off of Zerfis, and he looked a little wobbly out there as the trainer had to check on him, but passed concussion protocol and quickly back into the lineup here as he watches this one just miss outside to get ahead in the count 2-1. Zerfis has been a big part of this Pioneer squad since joining in about the middle of the season. Has been one of the better bats for the Pioneers. Currently sits at a 307 average and smokes this one to the left side, and it finds the hole. Base hit here for Alex Zerfis, and it brings home the second run of the game. Just like that, still nobody out. 3 hits for the Pioneers and 2 runs on the board as the Pios out in front 2-0. So there you go. After the 2 games in Fremont, the Pios left with a pair of hits. And tonight, before out number 1 is recorded, they have 3 of them off of Chase Reynolds. It's Jake English now trying to keep that trend going. The first 3 batters reaching as Zerfis takes his lead off of first base, and a pickoff forces him to dive back. It's a close play, but he is in safely. Again, English has been really good at the plate last series, but the stats didn't show it. 0 for 10. He did have some good at-bats and was squaring up the ball, just not rewarded. And we'll see if he gets paid off this series. 0-0 home from Reynolds. Swung on, chopped out towards third. Nice play by the third baseman as he flips to second for 1. The throw on to first is in time, and it is a 5-4-3 double play to get the first 2 outs of the inning and get Chase Reynolds out of some trouble. So now nobody on and 2 away. Brings Tyler Davis up to the plate as he tries to keep the bottom of the first inning alive.
Now back for your Pios from Fresno State.
So that brings Tyler Davis to the plate. First pitch he sees just cuts outside. It's ball 1.
Tyler Davis.
Davis is 2 for 8 on the last series. Did have a pair of RBIs, a pair of runs, and a pair of stolen bags. And currently, for Tyler Davis, he sits tied for first on the team in stolen bases. 1-0 to the plate will miss, and he'll have himself a 2-0 hitters count. John Ponder, Tyler Davis, and Eric Smelko all tied at 6 stolen bags apiece, 15 stolen bags apiece. As the Pioneers, a team that certainly like to run. 2-0 home. That one will miss inside, make it a 3-0 count now to Tyler Davis. Sitting at a 263 average this year in 39 games. 35 runs across and 10 extra base hits, including 4 home runs, which is good enough for second on the team. Won't get to swing the bat here after 4 pitches, 4 balls, and he'll take the walk and get to first base here to extend the inning with 2 away to bring John Ponder up to the dish. So we'll see if the Pioneers decide to steal Tyler Davis here. Again, a team that certainly likes to go on the base path, one of the top stolen base teams in the league. As we'll take a quick look here, Pioneers sit at 4th in the league in stolen bases, 129. 4 behind the Canyon County Spuds, and about 70 behind the Sioux Falls Sunfish and Soares Valley Saberdogs, who outrun the league by a lot, 192 and 193 bases for them, as they've got some guys that can absolutely move it. Here comes the 1-0 now to John Ponder. Runner takes off. Ponder shows bunt. It's in the dirt, and Davis is in standing up as he's got himself a stolen base and the stolen base lead, as make that 16 on the season for the catcher. And it brings John Ponder to a 2-0 count and a chance to drive in another run this inning. Ponder 3 RBIs over the last series, and that puts him at 18 RBIs on the year. Does have 3 home runs and 6 extra base hits, and will swing and chop this one high out towards short into the glove of shortstop Baskin, and he'll fire across the infield in time for out number 3. The Pioneers strike first in this one. They had 2 runs in this bottom of the first after an RBI triple from Cade McGee and an RBI single from Alex Zerfus put the Pios out in front on the Wesco scoreboard. We head to the second inning as the Pios take the field with a lead 2-0. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look, an emu wearing sunglasses.
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Oh, according to research, 82% of people remember radio ads. So, 82% of you listening will remember that this is an ad for ZipRecruiter. 82% of you will note that if you're hiring, ZipRecruiter finds qualified people for your job. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And 82% of you will remember that you can try ZipRecruiter for free, but you have to go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Yes, free. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
4, 5, 6 in the order. Lead off this top of the second as Carson Ohl returns to work. He'll face Luke White, Jack Simonson, and Darian Morphew to kick off this top of the second. After going 1, 2, 3 in that top of the first, a ground out, a fly out, and a pop-up into that inning. First pitch home to the cleanup man is in there, strike one. For Luke White, the 6'2", 230-pound first baseman at Lewis Clark State College, part of the NAIA, as that one will miss an even count at 1-1. Just finished his junior season with Lewis and Clark State College out of Lewiston, Idaho. Watches this one miss and gets ahead in the count now, 2-1. Had 47 games played, 42 starts this year, a .294 average, as well as 11 home runs and a .541 slugging, earning him all Cascade Conference honors for his squad. And a 3-1 count here as Carson Ohl will try and fight back and battle back in the count. Righty quickly sets, delivers. This one home will be swung on, dribbled out towards third, fielded by McGee in foul territory. Long throw, but he makes it in time, and the ground out is out number one. And that's what Carson Ohl really does best. Even if he gets behind in counts, which he really doesn't do often, he can pound the zone and battle back pretty much at will. Threw one over the plate there, and a 3-1 swing from Luke White could not be squared up, and Cade McGee makes the play defensively. It brings up Jack Simonson, the right fielder, and North Dakota State Bison as another Bison in this league. Plenty of them around the league. Caden Edwards for the Pioneers out of North Dakota State. But Simonson, the Sioux Falls, South Dakota native, will swing at the first pitch, pop it up right side. Brian Webb over by the dugout, but watches it sail out of play for a foul ball, strike one. We saw Brian Webb in that Sioux Falls series at first base make a play on a foul ball and go over the dugout railing to catch it into the Pioneers dugout. One of the nicer plays that the Pioneers have made this season. Fantastic stuff from Brian Webb. And Simonson will see the 0-1 to the plate. This one runs in and just misses to even it at 1-1. Simonson, a big part of the Bison's regional run in the NCAA College World Series this year, had 55 starts with North Dakota State, hitting .293 as that one finds the zone and evens the count at 2-2. But 188 at-bats, 55 hits, 8 doubles, 5 home runs, as well as 35 runs and 35 RBIs. This one shot foul and out of play, so the count will stay the same. was All Summit League second team honor in the outfield this season. And again, winning the program's first regional game. 1-2 to the plate. This one dribbled foul up the third base line, so we'll do it again. Has had action straight out of high school, appearing in 11 games in the 2018 season. Played in 39 games, 38 starts in 2019, and was on schedule to have a huge 2020 before it was cut short. And then obviously bounced back nicely in 2021. This one swung on, shot out into center field. The line drive is right at Eric Smelko, though, and it will go as out number 2. 2 up, 2 down this inning, and it brings up Darian Morphew to try and change it and get his team on base as the left fielder and 6-hole hitter out of Brown University will step up to the plate. Out of college baseball for a little bit, at the university level at least, as the Ivy League did not let their teams compete in 2021. As this one swung on, fouled away out to the left side, and it's strike 1, although the rest of college baseball did. Strange decision handed down by the Ivy League, and I'm sure it upsets the players, but of course, Morphew getting his playing time with the Moo this year and doing a really good job. A .301 average in 49 games, including 8 doubles, 2 triples, 32 RBIs, and 47 runs. He'll get ahead in the count here now, 2-1. As this one home is a nice fastball outer half, and Morphew can't square it up. Misses completely. The count evens at 2-2. 2-2 count, 2 away. And Carson Old looking for another 1-2-3 inning. The righty comes home. This one called strike 3. Fastball inner half sits him down. It's the first strikeout of the day for Carson Old, and he keeps rolling. 6 up, 6 down as we head to the bottom of the second. And the Pios try to add to their 2-0 lead. Pioneers lead as we head to the bottom half. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland, Scottsbluff.
Drive happy this summer with auto insurance from J.G. Elliott. Hi, I'm Lila Nash, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your auto insurance provider, you'll get a variety of options and deductibles, including car rental coverage and customized equipment coverage, so you can get on the road without the worry. If a new boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure that too. Plus, you can bundle your vehicle and home insurance to save even more. J.G. Elliott has insurance coverage for all your summer adventures. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
At Team GMC, we promise you cannot buy the wrong vehicle. We want our customers to feel confident in their purchase decision. Most vehicles come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no-questions-asked guarantee. That's right. Most vehicle purchases come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no-questions-asked guarantee. Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks. You just can't buy the wrong vehicle. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC. We are professional grade.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning as we are set to kick things off. Ryan Webb will lead things off for the Pioneers, and the first pitch thrown to him is well over the catcher's mitt and back to the screen as it misses for ball 1. Webb, the first baseman tonight out of Grand Canyon University, and one of the best defensive first basemen on the roster. We'll watch that one miss, and the count goes now to 2-0. That's from the left side. 1 for 6 last series. Did have an RBI and a run. As he'll see another now from Reynolds. This one, a nice pitch, just misses, and it will go as ball 3. Webb struggled on the bases in his last series, though. Did have 1 stolen base, but he was also caught stealing and picked off 2 separate times, as that one will find the zone, and the 3-0 turns to 3-1 now on Brian Webb. As he'll have a hitter's count. Reynolds tries again. 3-1. Swung on and missed. Nice fastball there. Brings the count full. It's now 3-2 to the left-handed hitter. Webb digs in. Full count pitch home. Fouled back to the screen. Good swing from Webb, and he stays alive. And we'll see another. It's 7-8-9 this inning for the Pios after 6 came to the plate in that bottom of the first. And it will be Webb, Kellen Rutz, and Antonio Nanez to start things out. 3-2 home. Misses off the plate. Good at bat from Brian Webb. And he draws a leadoff walk to open up this bottom of the second inning to bring up second baseman Kellen Rutz. For Kellen Rutz this year, he has also been one of the better players for the Pioneers defensively with a glove. Not too bad at the plate either. Currently sits just under 260 in 34 games played. As they pick off the first, forces Brian Webb back in safely. Rutz with 14 RBIs, and he picked up a pair of them in the last series after going 4 for 8. And he has been really good as of late. Seeing the ball well, chops this one up the middle, chance at 2. Second baseman spinning, toss to second for 1, throw to first, not in time. As Rutz beats out the fielder's choice, but a nice spinning play from Dylan Sears coming in on the ball at the edge of the infield grass. Spins and flips it to his shortstop to get the lead runner. And now one away sends Brian Webb back to the dugout and puts Kellen Rutz on first base for Antonio Nanez at the plate.
Next batter for the Pios from San Francisco State University, Antonio Nanez.
First pitch to Nanez, swung on and missed. It's strike 1. An incoming freshman at San Francisco State University, Nanez does not look very old. He looks like one of the younger kids. Well, he is one of the younger kids on the roster, but you wouldn't be able to tell from his stat lines. The kid can absolutely swing it at the plate as Rutz takes off for second. Throw down is short hopped. Nice pick, but the tag not in time. Dylan Sears covered the bag and had to pick it on the other side of second base before spinning and applying it, but Kellen Rutz does slide in safely. It's another stolen bag for the Pioneers, but Dylan Sears almost made a heck of a play to get the second out. Back to Nanez at the plate. He's got an 0-2 count and will have to protect as here comes the pitch from the righty, Chase Reynolds. That one high and away, misses, and the count moves to 1-2. Nanez has put together some really good at-bats at the plate and currently has a .304 average, a pair of RBIs, 7 walks in his 9 games played as he finds his way on base at a pretty good rate. You'll see a 1-2 here as the righty Reynolds comes home again. This one swung on and tipped back. He'll stay alive and get to see another. So a .304 batting average for Nanez and a .484 on-base percentage, which is near the top among active players. It actually sits first among active players through his 9 games played. Here comes a 1-2 home as Rutz leads off of second. Reynolds delivers. Nice pitch there, a little breaker that's tipped by Nanez into the glove behind the plate. And it's a strikeout for the second out of the inning, and it brings back the top of the order. Eric Smelko comes up to the plate after seeing one pitch in his first at-bat and shooting it up the middle for a base hit. He also scored the first Pioneers run.
St. Mary's College, Eric Smelko.
Smelko trying to drive in a run. Did have a pair of RBIs last series, although he went 1 for 12 against the Spuds. 0-0 home. This one poked out into shallow left field. It's going to drop in, base hit. Kellen Rutz rounds third. The throw home is on a line, but up the line, and Rutz will cross the plate. It's an RBI single for Eric Smelko, and he has seen 2 pitches tonight and has 2 base hits, a run, and now an RBI as the Pios lead 3-0. Eric Smelko's bat is so impressive. Switch hitter that hits, of course, from both sides of the plate. But from both sides of the plate, he can hit it to all sides of the park. often you'll have switch hitters that are just pull from both sides. Eric Smelko showcasing the left-handed batter's box, pushing it over shortstop. His last at bat drove it up the middle, and he's seeing it really well here in this series to open up as he's 2 for 2. McGee now shoots this one down the line, and is it fair? No. Just a couple of inches foul. And McGee was close to more extra bases here tonight, and potentially another RBI as Smelko was booking it on contact around first base. Early on, these Pioneers bats are seeing the ball well out of Chase Reynolds' hands. And McGee has squared another one up. He has 4 extra base hits, including 3 doubles and a triple in his last 4 games. 0-1 home from Reynolds. This one swung on, skied out into left field. Left fielder Darian Morphew underneath it and pulls it in for out number 3. The Pios add another, an RBI single from Eric Smelko in this bottom of the second. Opens up the lead now to 3-0. Pioneers lead as we head to the third. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
The professional agronomy staff at Westco wants to make 2022 the best year yet for your wheat crop. You will realize increased bushels at harvest with wheat fertilization and anhydrous ammonia applications now. Proper weed control will also increase bushels next year while preserving precious moisture. For more information on wheat fertilization and weed control, call an agronomy specialist at the Westco location nearest you. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Marker Ag has been providing consistent quality with the best and guaranteed nutrition from Purina and Lindner's Feeds. Our show feed brands have not only proven their quality through many local and national winners, but have also helped us to get to know you, the Valley's best and brightest. From those who are just starting to those who are looking to try something new, we have the experience and expertise to help you reach your goals for both commercial and show livestock. From the show ring to the sale ring, from the purple ribbons to the pastures, Marker Ag is run for you by people like you. We're located right next to El Chorrito, so stop in today so that we can get to know you better.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Carson Ohl returns to the mound. He's retired the first 6 batters in this one, and he'll face 7, 8, 9 here for the Fremont Moo. Austin Baskin, Trey Nichols, and Peyton Leeper will lead things off in this top of the third inning. Pioneers lead 3-0 after 4 hits in this one, 2 coming from Eric Smelko, an RBI triple from Cade McGee, and then an RBI single from Alex Zerfus are the 4 hits on the board for the Pios. And as Carson Ohl will try and continue to do his thing on the mound. First pitch home. Swung on. This one hit up the middle. Nanez over. Gets the grounder. Fires to first. It's high, but Webb stays on the bag. And they have the first down. So you heard Antonio Garcia talk about it in the pregame show. Pioneers defense has been one of the few parts of this ball club that has struggled to this point in the season, but over the last couple of series, that defense has started to click. We've seen some diving plays from John Ponder and right. Eric Smelko shows off his range virtually every night in center field. He made an incredible over-the-shoulder basket catch in last one as this one's popped up right side. We'll see what Webb can do. Into the dugout. It will bounce off the top of the dugout now to play for strike one. And then the infield has been stellar as well. Cade McGee has made a diving play at third base in the last game. It was incredible, and it followed Antonio Nanez, who did the same thing on virtually the same play at third base a few games prior, as well as Jared Mazzaferro keeping his Golden Glove hot, and Kellen Rutz at second base making a few diving snags. Here comes an 0-1. That one will just miss low, so the count will even up at 1-1 on Trey Nichols, the catcher tonight for the Fremont Moo, and another Midland University Warrior out of Bowling Green, Missouri, where he attended St. Charles Community College before transferring to Midland. This one, a good pitch on the inner half, but just misses. It's ball 2, and the count moves to 2-1. Nichols just had a stellar year in 2021, finishing as a GPAC All-Conference Team honorable mention, and he shot out towards third base. An absolute bullet off the bat of the catcher, but Cade McGee positioned himself perfectly and stuck his glove out, and the ball almost burned a hole through it. It's out number 2 on the line out, and it brings up Peyton Leeper after 2 up, 2 down.
Now at bat for the Moo from Southeast Missouri State, Peyton Leeper.
So the 9-hole hitter Leeper steps in out of Mocaine, Missouri, and an athlete at SEMO, Southeast Missouri State University. First pitch to him just misses. It's ball 1. Was a 4-year starter at South Callaway High School in Missouri. First team All-State all 4 of his seasons, as that one finds the zone, and the count evens at 1-1. He's also 2-time conference and district MVP, hitting .442 and undefeated with a 10-0 record and .61 ERA on the mound as a senior. Next pitch home just misses low, so make the count 2-1. He's a SEMO legacy, his older brother playing there in 2015-16, and a nice pitch here and an ugly swing at the plate as Carson Ohl collects a sword, and the count evens 2-2. 2 away here. Pioneers leading 3-0 here on the Wesco scoreboard, and the righty trying to get out of this top of the third. Pitch home, fastball called, strike 3, inside corner, and punches out Peyton Leeper. So once again, Carson Ohl goes 1, 2, 3, and we're out of the top of the third scoreless. We head to the bottom half as the Pioneers lead 3-0 on the Wesco scoreboard. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hard-working professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Bridgeport.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gering and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
3-4-5 in the order, lead it off for the Pioneers in this bottom of the third. Alex Zerfis steps in to start things off after his RBI single drove in the second run of the day in that bottom of the first. First pitch home misses, it's ball 1. Zerfis was 0 for 4 last series, but already has picked up a hit in this one, and we'll see a 1-0 just miss to have a hitter's count here, and we'll see if he unloads on one. Zerfis, one of those guys that you can tell is due for an extra base hit, and I think today's the day he gets it. As it's been a while, he only has 1 home run on the season. He'll see a 2-0 and sky it to the right side, high down the right field line. Long way to run. Second baseman calls everybody off, and it's Sears who drops it in foul territory, but is it a foul ball or an out? They're going to say transition, the home plate umpire, and it will be ruled an out. So it looked like Sears was running with it for a second before that ball fell out, but it did hit the ground. So it does prompt the question. I think they probably made the right call, and no argument from Antonio Garcia or the coaching staff. So it is out number 1, and it brings Jake English to the plate. First pitch swinging, pokes this one into right field, and he's got himself a base hit. English has his first hit in a while. I'm sure that feels good. After grounding into the double play in the first inning, he's on first base with one away, and it brings up Tyler Davis.
Next at bat for your Pios from Fresno State University, Tyler Davis.
Davis 0 for 0 today. He walked and stole a bag. Currently leads the team in stolen bases now with 16 on the season. 0-0 to the plate. Will catch the zone. It's strike one. Had a good series last series. 2 for 8, a pair of RBIs, a pair of runs, and 2 more stolen bags. Behind in the count here as he'll see an 0-1 pitch from Chase Reynolds. English gets his lead. The pitch home, this one misses and evens the count now on Tyler Davis. English, as we've joked with head coach Antonio Garcia and assistant coach Jackson Cobb out there when they were mic'd up, is not one of the fastest players on the team by any means, as this one's poked foul. But he is 4 for 4 on stolen bags this season and can be a sneaky base runner because no one really expects him to go. Doesn't get too big of a lead off of first base. So we'll see if that's the case here. As the count is 1-2 on Davis, and Chase Reynolds will try again. Out of the stretch, the righty comes set and comes home, the 1-2. This one, a breaking ball, shot out towards short, chance at 2. Flip to second for 1, bobbled, and safe on the other end. It gets away. Davis is going to try and scoot up to second. English is still in the baseline. He doesn't know if he's out. The throw is not in time, so Davis is in safely, and English is going to return to the third base bag. Antonio Garcia is going to have a conversation as that ball was bobbled immediately out there at second base. The field umpire is confident through his body language that it's an out. We'll see if Garcia asks for help with a home plate umpire. He won't, and that call's going to stand. So it will be ruled a fielder's choice as Davis beats it out and then advances on the throwing error. And he will be at second base with 2 away.
Now batting from Georgia State University, Sean Ponder.
So 2 outs, and Ponder has a chance to drive in a run. Grounded out to short, his only other at bat tonight. First pitch to him will just miss inside, ball 1. Ponder, 3 RBIs last series and 18 on the year, looking for number 19, the 1-0 home. This one swung on, hit up the middle, going to be a tough play. Spins into the glove of the second baseman. The throw on to first is in time, and they get the speedy Ponder by a step for out number 3. Pios goes scoreless in this bottom of the third inning after they leave a runner stranded at second base. We head to the fourth as the Pios lead 3-0 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Mental Products.
Don't feel like cooking tonight? Order a delicious pizza from WTT. Build your best pizza with the best crust ever. Then add your favorite high-quality fresh toppings and signature spice blend for a delicious pizza that's ready when you are. And the best tasting wings in town. Add an order of 6, 12, or 18 to your to-go order. And best of all, WTT will send you home with a free 2-liter bottle of Pepsi or Coke product of your choice. It's a win-win pizza proposition from Western Travel Terminal, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline West in Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back, top of the fourth. Carson Ohl returns to the mound. It'll face the 1-2-3 in the order for their second time through after the first time wasn't too kind. 9 up and 9 down for the man on the mound. Also a pair of strikeouts, which ended the second and the third innings. The righty will face Tyler Push once again after he grounded out to short in his first at bat. First pitch home here, swung on, poked out to right. Right fielder Ponder doesn't have to move virtually at all and watches it land in the glove for out number 1. So that brings up Dylan Sears after another quick out, and Carson Ohl has been absolutely cruising. His first inning he finished in under 10 pitches, and the rest of the innings have been very quick too, as Push pumps that one out to the right side on the first pitch, and Dylan Sears will come up with 1 away. Ohl shakes off a sign and comes home with this one. This pitch is a good pitch inside, gets the call, it's strike 1. So for the Fremont Moo, they'll definitely be scoreboard watching in this one, trying to see what the Spearfish Sasquatch can do. As here comes the 0-1. Nice floater in there for strike 2. As again, the Spearfish Sasquatch currently sit half a game back of the Fremont Moo, and a Moo loss and Spearfish win would switch places in the second half standings. 0-2 home just misses upstairs, so the count goes to 1-2. And currently Spearfish is leading 4-1 over the Pure Trappers at Hyde Stadium in the bottom of the fourth inning. As Ohl try again, 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up, out of play, and we'll do it again. The Sabre Dogs currently lead the Casper Horseheads 12-0 after a late change in the schedule forced Casper to travel to Minot to play the Sabre Dogs. As this one swung on, shot up the middle, ranging in is Eric Smelko. He'll catch it on a line for out number 2. Nice play by the center fielder as he made it look easy. That's a tough read off the bat, as you first instinct is to take a step back, but center fielder Eric Smelko sprinted in, got it, and pulled in the liner for the second out of the inning. So E.J. Taylor comes up to the plate after popping up to third in his last at bat. He's 0 for 1 in this one with that pop up. And again, an all-star facing against his former Clark Division teammate in that all-star game. First pitch home, swung on and shot out into left field. That's a base hit. Make it the first of the afternoon for the Fremont Moo, and the streak of 11 straight retired from Carson Ohl is concluded. But a hot start for Ohl, and we'll see if he carries it on, trying to find this final out of this top of the fourth. So that brings Luke White up to the plate. He's grounded out to third and is only at bat tonight out of Lewis Clark State College. Here comes the 0-0 from the righty. Nice floater here up the middle, off the glove of Ohl, fielded but bobbled, and Rutz will tap the bag while falling down, and a barrel roll ends up covering the bag. They get the out. That one was a weird one, off the glove of Carson Ohl. Antonio Nana is coming over, couldn't field it cleanly, but Kellen Rutz cleaned up the scraps and make that a 1-6-4 unassisted. A weird play there, but it wraps up this top of the fourth. Fremont finally find the hit column, get their first base runner of the game, but leave them stranded. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, Pios lead 3-0 on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KDB. Stay with us.
At Team GMC, we promise one low price, plain and simple, always. We put our very best price on all our vehicles 365 days a year. Not only can you see the prices, but so can our competition, so you know they're good. Come on in and experience the difference at Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks, just one low price, plain and simple, always. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC, we are professional grade.
Building a legacy doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a plan. Hi, I'm Jody Rosiska, Raymond James Financial Advisor at Platte Valley Investment Center. From private wealth management to customized estate planning and wealth transfer, you can turn to us for comprehensive financial planning. We invest time in getting to understand you and your financial goals, so together we can create a strategy to help you live a life well planned.
Platte Valley Investment Center, Inc., Scottsbluff, Nebraska is not a registered broker, dealer, and is independent of Raymond James Financial Services. Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC.
When out in the fields, always remember to be safe around electricity and power lines. Whether it's during planting, irrigation, or harvest, don't move equipment on windy days or touch anything that is contacting a power line. Keep water away from power lines. Make sure wire is grounded properly, and don't be in the field during lightning. Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts would like to thank our farmers for feeding the world, pray for a bountiful harvest, and remind you to stay safe. Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts, your Touchstone Energy partners.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the bottom of the fourth inning, as it'll be 7-8-9 for the Pioneers once again. Brian Webb at the plate starts 0-1, but the next one misses in, and the count will even at 1-1. Webb walked in his only plate appearance tonight, but was thrown out as part of the fielder's choice, and then Kellen Rutz, who replaced him, came around to score on the RBI single from Smelko. This one fouled back, and it moves the count now to 1-2. Still Chase Reynolds on the mound in this one, as he currently is up to 55 pitches already in this one. Here comes the 1-2 home, misses off the plate, and make it 56 as the count evens at 2-2. Pios coming off that 5-4 loss to the Spuds, as this one's now poked out into right field, right at the right fielder though, and it's Jack Simonson who pulls it in for out number 1. As the line out from Webb is the first out in this fourth. And it brings Kellen Rutz up to the plate. Again, reached on a fielder's choice, stole second, and came around to score in his last plate appearance.
Now at the plate from Yakima Valley College.
That stolen base was a good one. He got a good jump. The throw was offline, but second baseman Sears nearly made the play, picking it and turning to apply the tag. It was close, but Rutz was in safe, as that one will catch the outside corner, strike 1. Reynolds will try again. The 0-1 to the plate. This one swung on and tipped off the catcher's mask behind the plate, and it moves it to 0-2 as the home plate umpire tests the arm out, throws it back to Chase Reynolds. This is a new umpire crew in this one. We'll get the umpire names for you in a little bit, but I don't think we've had this crew at all this season. 0-2 count as Rutz is behind. He'll have to protect at the plate. Reynolds comes home. This one, outer half, just misses, not by much, but the count goes to 1-2. One-two to the plate. This one swung on and missed. Kellen Rutz comes up empty, make it the first strikeout, no second, of the day for the man on the mound after striking out Antonio Nanez in the second. And now 2 away, it brings up Nanez, who will try and bounce back from that K in his last at bat.
Next batter for you, Pios from San Francisco State University, Antonio.
The first time in this one that neither of the first 2 batters have reached. He shoots this one late on it, but it's down the first base line, and it goes foul at the last second. E.J. Taylor mans first base tonight for the Fremont Moo, and again, not only can he swing it with that .410 average, he's also one of the better defensive first basemen in the league. This one shot out towards short. Shortstop slowly fields, fires on to first, and it's in time for out number 3. Make it the first 1-2-3 inning for Chase Reynolds as he gets out of this bottom of the fourth. But the Pios still lead 3-0 as we head to the 5th here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of balanced fuel additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the three-state region. Remember, delivery is available. So for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Michael is high-fiving random strangers.
I got free Runza.
He downloaded the Runza mobile app and already earned rewards.
I never win anything. This is crazy.
Well, everyone wins with Runza rewards.
Oh, that's good. You should be like a spokesperson for Runza.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Watch this. Download the Runza mobile app to order ahead, find a Runza, and yes, start getting rewards today.
Whoa.
Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So we're back top of the fifth inning, and it will be 5-6-7 for the Fremont Moo. Picked up their first hit of the game in that top of the fourth with a two-out single off the bat of E.J. Taylor. Carson Ohl heads back out there. The first pitch home misses up and in for ball one. Simonson again out of North Dakota State University and prominent playing time there. And a big part of the Bison squad as he shoots this one out to deep right field. Ponder sailing back towards the wall. This one's gone. An opposite field solo home run for the right-handed hitting right fielder Simonson. And it puts Fremont on the board. The first extra base hit of the day, first run of the day. And the score is now 3-1. The deficit is cut to 2. Carson Ohl, first mistake pitch of the day, getting behind in the count 1-0, and Simonson making him pay as the first batter of the inning. Shot that one over both sets of fences out there in right. Of course, the second deck of fences are considered out of the park, so if you hit one, it is a home run. And now this one skied into right center field. Not the same distance, though. Ponder coming in on it will make the play. That's out number one. Nice bounce back at bat for Carson Ohl out there on the mound as he gets the first out following the home run. Carson Ohl this season has been very good for the Pioneers. Again, 54.2 total innings of work.
Next at bat from the University of Memphis, Austin Baskin.
And on the mound, he does not allow many runs on the season. Total earned runs, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13 total earned runs across in 54 innings and 9 starts. Combines for a pretty good ERA, 2.14, as this one home is skied out into deep center field. Eric Smelko a few steps back, and another deep fly out. That one is out number 2. Following the solo home run off the bat of Simonson, it's 2 up, 2 down, and it brings Trey Nichols to the plate with 2 away in this top of the fifth.
Next at bat for the Moo from Midland University, Trey Nichols.
The next home to Nichols, that one finds the zone. No, misses outside. It's ball 1. Carson Ohl doesn't get the call and will return to the rubber behind in the count once again against Nichols, the Midland University Warrior. As he digs in, and we'll see a 1-0 from the righty. This one home swung on and shot foul towards the Pios dugout. Luke Short has to sprint out of the way, but avoids getting hit as the count evens at 1-1. Oh, we'll try again. Righty out of Simi Valley, California, comes home 1-1, shows bunt. This one laid down foul territory, and nice clean ground ball fielded by Antonio Garcia as the count goes to 1-2. Old trying to get out of the inning ahead in the count here, looking for his third strikeout of the day. As he'll go out of the windup, pump his glove, and deliver home. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball popped high out over the press box and out of play, and it keeps the count at 1-2. For Carson Old this year, that is the third home run that he has allowed in 54.2 innings of work. He'll come home the 1-2. This one inside, check swing. No appeal, he didn't go, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to bounce back here. Old stares home, winds and delivers. 2-2 pitch. This one swung on, chopper out towards third, fielded by McGee. Once again, calmly fired to first. In time, final out of the inning. So after the solo home run led off the inning, Jack Simonson puts his team on the board, but Carson Old goes 1-2-3 after that to get out of this top of the fifth, and his team still leads 3-1. Pios trying to add some more on the scoreboard as they lead by 2 on the Wesco scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Oh, according to research, 82% of people will remember radio ads. So, 82% of you listening will remember that this is an ad for ZipRecruiter. 82% of you will note that if you're hiring, ZipRecruiter finds qualified people for your job. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And 82% of you will remember that you can try ZipRecruiter for free. But you have to go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Yes, free. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
So the dream was to build your very own law practice. Be your own boss, call all the shots. But have things like billing, HR, timekeeping, and all the other management stuff turned your dream into a nightmare? Take charge of your practice with Lexicon. We're the intersection of practice management software and legal support services for your firm. You'll get more billable and livable hours back. Lexicon marks the spot for all your practice management needs. Visit lexiconservices.com/intersection to get the whole story or schedule a demo.
Hi, this is Shane from Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery. I would like to personally invite you to come out and enjoy this year's Old West Balloon Fest. Please bring the whole family to this amazing event. Scottsbluff Screen Printing will be at most of those events selling the official souvenir t-shirts. Please come see us and support this amazing event. You may check out their website for details on launches and various event locations at theoldwestballoonfest.com. Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery supporting the Old West Balloon Fest from downtown Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Pioneers dancing to Every Time We Touch as the dugout getting excited, and so is Eric Smelko, who will lead off this inning for the Pioneers, and you can see him bobbing his head in the on-deck circle, finalizing his warm-ups as Chase Reynolds will wrap up. He's got one more pitch, and Eric Smelko will continue to practice. Again, 1-2-3 in the order in this bottom of the fifth as the Pios lead 3-1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. And Smelko will return to face Chase Reynolds for the third time tonight. To this point, he is 2 for 2, an RBI single and a single which produced a run.
It's the bottom of the fifth, and we're back to the top of the Pios order from St. Mary's College, Eric Smelko.
Reynolds comes home. First pitch to Smelko. Swung on again. Diving play from E.J. Taylor. Snagged and tossed to the pitcher. And he robs Smelko of his third hit as a nice play by the first baseman records the first out. And make it now 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth. Eric Smelko has seen 3 pitches today. And he nearly had 3 singles on each of those pitches. But robbed right there from Clark Division All-Star E.J. Taylor.
Next at bat for your Pioneers from Gonzaga University, Cade McGee.
First pitch to Cade McGee now. Swung on, shot out into deep left, ranging back to left fielder. He leaps. It's over his head and off the wall. More extra bases for Cade McGee. This one still struggled with. but McGee pulls into second base and has a first pitch double off the wall and left. He's now 2 for 3 with a triple and a double, and he puts himself in scoring position, hoping that Alex Zerfus can drive him in here with one away, as make that the 5th extra base hit for Cade McGee in his last 4 games. That kid has been absolutely on fire. As Alex Zerfus steps in, he's 1 for 2 tonight, an RBI single and a pop-up. And that will bring a visit to the mound to talk things over with Reynolds as action continues in the Fremont bullpen. We'll see if this is the end of the line for the starter. After that double, Reynolds is now up to 69 pitches through 4.1. And we'll have a conversation out there. It'll be Alex Zerfus at the plate again, 1 for 2. As it looks like Reynolds will stay in the game, but the conversation continues, and now it will break up. Everybody will return to their positions, and Reynolds will return to the mound. 1 out here, runner on second base. That is now the 6th Pioneer hit in this one, as they have tripled their rate through the first 2 games against the Fremont Moo. Cade McGee with 2 of those hits and both extra base hits for the Pioneers tonight. Meanwhile, 2 hits are the only hits for the Fremont Moo in this one. An E.J. Taylor 2-out single, and then the leadoff solo home run from Jack Simonson. First pitch to Zerfus misses off the plate, but stabbed on the backhand from Trey Nichols to keep the runner put at second base as the count goes to 1-0. And Zerfus will see another. The 1-0 pitch now from Reynolds. That one will catch the outside corner. Oh boy, looked like I had just missed off the plate, but it is called a strike. It moves it to 1-1, and it evens it on Zerfus. Started his collegiate career at Saddleback College, did Zerfus, from Lake Forest, California. And after a stellar season at Saddleback, got to transfer to Gonzaga, as that one misses. The count goes to 2-1. Also got some playing time there this year. Another regional team in the WAC conference. Had 1 start in the 2021 season, 4 total games played, and 2 for 6 with a double and a pair of RBIs. The 2-1 home now from the righty. That one misses low and away, and it forces the catcher to stumble, but he does block it. And it'll be a hitter's count now, 3-1. Laughing as he returns to the plate is Nichols, as wasn't the cleanest play, but it did the job. Hitters count now for Alex Zerfus, 3-1. Leading off of second base is Cade McGee, and Reynolds will try again. 3-1 pitch to the plate. That one will just miss inside. Doesn't get the call. It's ball 4. And it puts Alex Zerfus on base for the 2nd time tonight. It puts runners on first and second now and brings up Jake English to the plate. Following the single in his last at bat, he is 1 for 2. English out of University of Kansas. The Jayhawk just completing his freshman year, still looking for his first collegiate hit after 5 collegiate at-bats in the Big 12. As Reynolds comes home, this one low and blocked behind the plate. McGee takes a step towards third, but will return to the bag as the count moves to 1-0. Of course, KU in the Big 12, but talk of them moving to the Big 10. A lot of rumors after the big shakeup in college sports and the move from the Big 12 to the SEC from Texas and Oklahoma. As here comes the 1-0 from Reynolds. That one will just catch the zone and move it to 1-1. But that wouldn't go into effect until the latter stages of English's career or after he would graduate. A lot of Kansas guys on this roster, starting with head coach Antonio Garcia, assistant coach Jackson Cobb, As the 1-1 to the plate, this one swung on, dribbled out towards third, and another chance at a double play. Fired to second for one, throw on to first, in time. Jake English grounds into another double play, and it ends this inning as the Pios can't score the one-out double, and it makes it a scoreless inning for the Pios in this bottom of the fifth. They lead 3-1 as we head now to the top of the sixth inning. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we've built our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
With scorching hot summer temperatures, it's hard to think about staying warm this winter. Fortunately, Wesco can take those worries away with propane contracts available now to lock in your heating costs throughout the winter. Wesco has been serving our propane customers for decades with unmatched service at fair prices delivered by trained, experienced, and certified technicians. Call now for winter contract pricing options. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Wesco's your best value through and through. KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back, top of the sixth inning. It's Carson Hull back on the hill as he'll face the 9-1-2 in the order for the Fremont Moo. Peyton Leeper leads it off after striking out looking to end the second inning in his only at-bat tonight. Out of southeastern Missouri State, the left-handed hitting third baseman. We'll see the first pitch here in this top of the sixth inning. Carson Hull winds, delivers. This one swung on, popped up left side. Cade McGee over towards the dugout, running out of room. Will reach into the dugout. Did he make it? No, it looks like it fell into the Pios dugout, and Cade McGee just could not make the play, and it will go as strike one. Lots of first pitch swinging from the Fremont Moo here in this one, as it has helped contribute to the quick innings for Carson Hull on the mound. Here comes the 0-1 to the plate. This one will just miss the inside part of the plate. It's 1-0. It's time now for some Paul Reed in-game stats. Paul Reed Construction and Supply has been in business for over 35 years. Headquartered in Gering, Nebraska, the company provides an array of services ranging from commercial and industrial building construction to heavy highway earthwork and installation of underground utilities, as well as the rock pile division service and equipment. Paul Reed Construction on 10th Street in Gering. Carson Hull on the mound tonight. 5 innings of work complete to this point. 2 hits allowed, one of them the solo home run and 1 earned run, but no walks, a pair of strikeouts as the 1-1 turns to 1-2. This one shot foul, and we will have another. But a nice start here for Carson Hull as he tries to work further into this game. Facing this 9-1-2, this one shot out into shallow center field, ranging out, but no one can make the play in no man's land. It drops in front of center fielder Eric Smelko, and it's a bloop single, the third hit of the night for the Fremont Moo, and it's a leadoff single and brings up the top of the order, nobody out, as Tyler Push steps up to the plate. So we'll see how Carson Hull responds out there after allowing the leadoff single.
So we're back to the top of the order. You know what that means, Pios fans?
And he'll face the center fielder who is 0 for 2 tonight, a ground out and fly out in 2 at-bats. As Hull will deliver the 0-0 pitch, this one misses inside, ball 1. Push out of Newman University again, and the Fremont native. had a great season with Newman this year, batting .330 with the Jets in 28 starts, 38 hits in 115 at-bats, and 32 runs. As this one swung on, shot down the third base line foul, and it evens it at 1-1. Picked up 16 RBIs this year, also had 12 extra base hits, 5 home runs, 4 doubles, 3 triples. As it is a 1-1 count, and Carson Ohl will try again out of the stretch. Righty comes set and picks off to first base, but not in time. Ohl has not had to pitch out of the stretch often in this one, as he only had to do it for the one at-bat for Luke White after the 2-out single, and then the solo home run was the other hit before this one. So another pitch out of the stretch here for Carson Ohl, and here comes the 1-1. This one in the dirt, blocked behind the plate, so the count will move to 2-1. Tyler Push, currently 31 strikeouts on the year, is tied for second on the team. As here comes the 2-1 to the plate. This one, nice fastball upstairs, swung on and missed, and make the count now 2-2. For the Moo, they have 2 of their team leaders inactive. The team leader in home runs is Brock Reller. He's off the roster now after ending his season in July. And Austin Callahan leads the team in RBIs, 55 of them. But he was drafted in the middle of the season by the Cincinnati Reds, only active Expedition League player to be drafted this year. And he signed his contract and is ready to go pro. 2-2 home now from Carson Ohl. This one at the plate, swung on, shot foul, so we'll do it again. Tyler Push does lead this Fremont Moo team in triples with 3 of them, as he bats in the leadoff spot here. Fremont Moo, not necessarily a team that likes to run all the time, but Push, the man at the plate, leads the team in that category. 28 stolen bags in 31 attempts, so he can run if he gets on. Carson Ohl trying to put him away. 2-2 count, nobody out, runner on first base. Here comes the pitch home from the Grand Canyon University Lope. Swung on and rocked foul once again, and we'll have another 2-2. Protecting at the plate is Tyler Push, as that one was inside, but too close for comfort for the righty, as he shot it out to the left side, well foul, and we'll have another 2-2. Peyton Leeper takes his lead off of first base. The righty out of the stretch comes set, takes a peek, and picks off, but scrambling back in without a slide is Leeper. And he'll return to the rubber here for a 2-2 pitch. Two home. This one shot out into right field. That one's going to drop base hit. Pulling into second and not thinking about third is Leeper, but it's back-to-back hits to open the inning for the Fremont Moo, as they have some life here offensively, and Carson Ohl has his first trouble in this one. We'll see if he can work out of the jam with the top of the order at the plate. It'll be Dylan Sears with runners on first and second and nobody away. Sears has flown out to center field and lined out to center field in his 2 at-bats tonight, but did square up that ball at Eric Smelko, who had to come in and grab it on the run. And we'll see how he adjusts at the plate this at-bat. Batting from the left side, Dylan Sears, out of the University, or Western Illinois University. The Leathernecks, he shows bunt here, gets it down. Ohl coming off the mound field, bare hand, fires to first. It's in time, but it is a successful bunt, as both runners will move into scoring position. Second and third now for the Fremont Moo, as Leeper is 90 feet from the plate and Tyler Push at second. And a chance to add another run. The very dangerous first baseman E.J. Taylor at the plate will come in a scoring opportunity.
University, E.J. Taylor.
Pios defense has shown good defense over the last couple series, but we'll see what they can do here in this situation. Corners in for the Pios as the first pitch to the plate swung on and shot high foul route right side. It will land beyond the visitor bullpen, and the count goes to 0-1 as Carson Ohl starts ahead. John Ponder with a great arm out there in right as this one runs in and hits him. Oh boy. E.J. Taylor slowly moving out of the way, just gets a piece of it, and it puts the bases loaded now. Carson Ohl will return to the rubber on the just hit by pitch. It wasn't a lot of E.J. Taylor, but it was enough. He's got enough gear on out there, and it did hit. It looked like one of those elbow pads, and he trots down to first base to load the bases here, one out, and it puts Luke White up at the plate as the Pioneers are in some trouble here. We'll see how Carson Ohl responds with the corners in for the Pios. Brian Webb at first on the edge of the infield grass, as is the third baseman, Cade McGee. First pitch home to White. Nice pitch there. Drops to the outside corner, and it's strike one. White has grounded out to third base and then had that weird 1-6-4 unassisted to end that top of the fourth inning. This one swung on and missed. Good fastball outside, gets the chase of White, and it puts him in an 0-2 hole. Carson Ohl, a huge pitch to come. Looking for a big out number 2 in this top of the sixth inning. Carson Ohl on the rubber. White staring him down at the plate. Gets his sign, winds, deliver, 0-2. This one, fastball, same spot, but this time White lays off, and the count will move to 1-2. Again, a good infield tonight for the Pioneers defensively. Cade McGee, arguably the best third baseman on the roster for the Pios. Antonio Nanez at short has shown the glove to this point. Kellen Rutz at second as well, and Brian Webb, the best defensive first baseman. 1-2 home. Oh, good fastball inside. Everybody wanted the strikeout. Nobody got it. As Carson Ohl, you can tell, is frustrated on the mound. He'll take a slow walk as the count evens up at 2-2. As Luke White will get to see another 2-2 pitch here, as Carson Ohl will try and recoup himself out there on the mound. 2-2 home from the righty out of Grand Canyon University. The pitch home. Swung on and missed. Held on to by Jake English. And a big strikeout from Carson Ohl picks up the second out of the inning. And the base is still loaded for Fremont as it's up to Jack Simonson to try and drive in a run. Simonson is 1 for 2 today, but he's squared up both at bats against Carson Ohl. A line out to center field in the first. And then the solo home run after falling ahead. Well, Carson Ohl falling behind 1-0. Tried to get back with a fastball, but Simonson was sitting on it and smoked it over the right field fence. That's the lone run for Fremont to this point. First pitch home, swung on, fouled away, and Simonson falls behind 0-1. The Sioux Falls, South Dakota native digs in and we'll get to see another. He's behind in the count, 0-1. 2 outs, bases loaded for Fremont as they trail by 2. Oh, winds, delivers. Here's the pitch. That one dips too low, and the count will even up at 1-1. Right-handed hitting right fielder. Has been really good for the Moo this season. It's just under 280 entering tonight with 12 extra base hits, 21 RBIs, 1-1. This one swung on, fouled back as well, and make that strike number 2. Carson Ohl once again ahead in the count, and he's 1 pitch away from escaping this bases loaded jam. Jack Simonson
All right, Pios fans, let's give him some of that Western.
Gonna have to protect at the plate here. Down in the count, 1-2. Carson Ohl awaits Simonson, who now steps in the box. Ohl returns to the rubber. Out of his windup, stares home, gets his sign, shakes it off. And we'll like the next one. Size delivers, 1-2 to the plate. That one, good fastball, just missed. And that was a great pitch from Ohl, but even better discipline at the plate to hold off from Jack Simonson, as that moves it to 2-2. Bases loaded. Pios lead by 2. 3-1 in this one. 2-2 count. 2 away. Simonson will see another. Oh, winds, delivers. Curveball swung on and smoked foul right side. Will do it again. Simonson putting together quite the fight in the batter's box. Carson Ohl to this point had been absolutely cruising through innings. Even in that solo home run inning, went 1-2-3 after it and had not gone long into an inning until this 6th. As Simonson is the 6th batter to come up in this one. Bases remain loaded, and we will have one more 2-2 pitch home. Oh, size, and will step off before delivering the big 2-2. Ohl is now up to 90 pitches in this one. And pitch number 91 is a big one. 2-2, 2 away. Here it comes. Swung on, skied out to left center field. Very deep. Left fielder at the track. At the warning track, pulls it in shy of the wall. And Simonson just underneath it leaves the bases loaded for the Fremont Moo. A couple of feet away from the grand slam, but instead Carson Ohl gets out of the jam. 3-1 Pios lead. After the Moo leave the bases loaded in this top of the 6th, the Pios will come to the plate and try and add some more. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gering and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Bridgeport.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So we return bottom of the 6th inning. Pios will come up to the plate here, starting with Tyler Davis in this bottom of the 6th after an eventful top half resulted in the bases loaded for the Fremont Moo with only 1 out, but a huge strikeout to cleanup man Luke White, and then a long fly ball from Jack Simonson was reeled in at the warning track from Alex Zerfus, and it left the bases loaded for the Fremont Moo as the Pios still lead 3-1 in this one, trying to add some insurance as the starter, Chase Reynolds, returns to the mound. The first pitch home is in there, strike 1, and Davis will start behind in the count. He's reached in both trips tonight, walked in the first, and then reached on the fielder's choice in the third. 0-1 pitch now from Reynolds as he winds and delivers home. Davis will watch this one just miss on the outer half and make it even 1-1. Tyler Davis, another all-star from this Pioneers roster, as he'll see a 1-1 pitch from Reynolds. This one will miss low and away and make it a 2-1 count. I'm sure Reynolds is probably on the limited pitch count here entering into this bottom of the 6th. If he gets in any trouble, I'm sure they'll go to that bullpen. This one misses up and in and make it a 3-1 count now. As he is now up to 81 pitches through 5 innings. Carson Ohl up towards 93. I'm sure we'll see him in that 7th, as this one will catch the zone. Tyler Davis was about halfway down the line, ready to go down to first base after the late strike call. They say it catches the outside corner, and the 3-1 turns to 3-2, and it'll force Davis to have to protect on anything close. He'll have to mentally reset, restrap his batting gloves, grab the bat, and see another. Chase Reynolds, payoff pitch home. This one swung on, fouled back, and Davis gets a piece to stay alive. He'll get to see another. Pioneers 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Fremont 1 run on 4 hits and an error. As Reynolds comes home again, 3-2 pitch. Swung on, shot out towards short. Diving play on the backhand snag. Throw on to first, not in time. It was one heck of a play by the shortstop, Austin Baskin, who went full extension to snag that one. But the throw on a hop picked by E.J. Taylor, and the speedy Tyler Davis beats it out for the infield single. And the leadoff man on for the Pioneers brings up John Ponder with a runner on first and nobody out. For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far. Both starters have gone far into this game, as Reynolds is through 5, looking for his first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Ponder with other plans. Here comes the first pitch from the righty. Davis takes off. This one swung on and skied out into right center field. Davis will sit about halfway as the right fielder trailing out. It's Jack Simonson who pulls it in the alley for the first out. Good contact from John Ponder, but ran down by the other right fielder, as it'll be out number 1 and bring Brian Webb up to the plate. So runner on first base, 1 away, Brian Webb here. He's 0 for 1 tonight. A walk and then the line out to right field in Simonson.
Grand Canyon University, Brian Webb.
As from the left-handed batter's box, Brian Webb will see the first pitch from the righty. Runner goes again, and a late swing from Webb tipped back for strike 1. Looked like back-to-back hit and runs were on, as Ponder swung on the first pitch, and that was a late swing from Brian Webb just to get a piece. As the count goes to 0-1, we'll see if they try it again. I'm sure Davis probably pretty tired out there after 2 attempted stolen bases in this trip. Also had a stolen base in that first inning. Pick off to first base. Davis dives back in. It's in time safely, but a closer play than it probably should have been, as he was leaning a little bit. And Brian Webb steps back into the left-handed batter's box to see another. Down in the count 0-1. Chase Reynolds out of the stretch. Comes set and comes home. Davis takes off again. This one high. A pump out of the glove, and the throw down is short-hopped to the shortstop, Austin Baskin. It's another stolen bag for Tyler Davis. Make it 2 on the day. And he is into scoring position for the 3rd time tonight, trying to score for the first time with 1 out, as Brian Webb will see a 1-1. Davis gets his lead off of second base. Reynolds comes set, takes a peek, and comes home. This one swung on, poked out into right, and over the glove of the leaping second baseman. They're going to send Davis home. The throw from the right fielder, Simonson. It's not in time. An RBI single from Brian Webb pushes across the 4th run of the day for the Western Nebraska Pioneers, and they got that 3-run lead back. It's 4-1 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Webb poked that one just over Dylan Sears, who leaped in the outfield grass, but it dropped behind him. And a perfect base hit. He advanced up to second on the throw, and that will likely be the end of the night for the man on the mound. It is. Chase Reynolds will step off and return to the dugout after a good start. He goes 5.1 but allows 4 runs, 8 hits, as well as a few walks in this one. He'll get fist bumps from the dugout, will exit trailing by 3 and on the hook for the loss as the new arm enters into the game. You're listening to Pios Baseball, and we'll be back with Kellen Rutz at the plate when we come back. You ready for this?
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready.
Come and get it!
Okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Bridgeport.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pioneers lead 4-1 in this bottom of the 6th inning after the RBI single from Brian Webb. He's up to second base after the throw, and it brings Kellen Rutz up, and he'll have the chance to drive in the run. With 1 out here in this bottom of the 6th inning, new arm into the game for the Fremont Moo. It's number 16, Jackson Krause out of Central Arkansas. The right-hander stands 6 foot, 195 pounds. He's a Lincoln, Nebraska native, and he's done well for the Moo this season. 2-0 record, 4.01 ERA, 16 games played, only 3 starts, so 13 out of relief, and in 40.1 innings of work, 40 strikeouts to 26 walks. He'll face the lefty, Kellen Rutz, to open things up. As the righty gets his sign, comes set out of the stretch, peeks to second, comes home. This one finds the zone, and Krause's first pitch is strike 1. Rutz tonight reached on the fielder's choice, stole second, and came around to score on the RBI single. Watches this one miss upstairs to even the count at 1-1. Then struck out to Chase Reynolds in his last at bat. But we'll get the first action against Jackson Krause here. This one swung on and missed. Good fastball, heavy hack, comes up empty, and the count now 1-2. Krause out of Southeast High School in Lincoln, Nebraska. He'll bring the 1-2. This one poked down the left side, foul. Kellen Rutz slapping it the other way, but can't keep it fair, and it will go as a foul ball to keep the count alive, 1-2, and he'll get to see another. One-two pitch. Krause looks to second, comes home. This one swung on, tipped into the glove behind the plate. And Trey Nichols holds on. It's a strikeout for the second out of the inning. Kellen Rutz heads back to the dugout. And it's up to Antonio Nanez to drive in that runner in scoring position now with 2 away. And the Pios still leading 4-1.
Your next Pios batter from San Francisco State University, Antonio
Nanez tonight 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out in this one. As the recent high school graduate out of Los Gatos High School will watch the first pitch just miss for ball 1. Inning started with a Tyler Davis single on a 3-2 pitch. It was followed by a John Ponder deep fly out into right center field, and then Brian Webb drove home Tyler Davis, who stole second base. after poking it over the second baseman Dylan Sears. And he's at second base now with 2 away, and a 2-0 count now to the 9-hole hitting Antonio Nanez. Hitters count, pitch home to Nanez. That one misses as well, make it 3-0. 3 straight balls after the strikeout from Kraus. And the righty will have to come home with another. Trying to find the zone. Kraus delivers the 3-0. This one will miss upstairs as well. 4-pitch walk, and Antonio Nanez has found his way on base. And it'll be runners on first and second. Eric Smelko returns to the batter's box and will have his first at bat against Jackson Kraus here. He has seen 3 pitches tonight and swung at every one, and he very easily could have 3 hits. He was 2 for 2 to open the night with a single as the first batter of the bottom of the first, came around to score, then had the RBI single with 2 outs in the bottom of the second, and then the shot out to first baseman E.J. Taylor as he dived and stopped it before it reached right field to get him out at first base. First pitch home here taken, and Smelko now behind 0-1. Smelko leading this Pioneers ball club in average. He sits at a .339 rate, also 75 hits on the season. Well, 77 to this point as a shot down the line and fair ball. Extra bases as 1 run scores easily. This one rolls into the left fielder. They're going to send Nanez around third. Cutoff man fires to the plate. The throw is high. Sliding in safely is Antonio Nanez. And it's a 2 RBI double for Eric Smelko, his 3rd hit of the game. And he's on fuego as the Pios open it up. It's now 6-1. There you go. Eric Smelko is just hitting to every part of the field. Batting from the left side. First single was shot up the middle. Second one was poked into left center. And now that one is pushed down the line. And a rope that stays fair puts him on second. And he scores 2. 6-1 ball game. Cade McGee trying to stay hot at the plate. First pitch he sees is in there for strike 1. McGee tonight 2 for 3, a double and a triple. A run and an RBI as well. And he'll see another from the right-hander. 0-1 pitch. That one in the dirt, gets away. Smelko takes off for third. No throw from the catcher. And advancing is Eric Smelko on the wild pitch. It puts him on third base, 90 feet from the plate. And Cade McGee has an even 1-1 count. McGee leads the team in doubles. He has 16 on the season. Also up there in RBIs. 1-1 home. That one just misses inside. No, it catches the zone. Late strike call. And it moves it now to 1-2. For Fremont, it'll be 6-7-8 for Fremont in that top of the 7th inning. As the 1-2 to the plate in the dirt, blocked, and the count will even up 2-2 as Cade McGee watches. No, the appeal. He did not go. Cade McGee currently sits at 31 RBIs this year. That's good enough for 3rd on the team behind Eric Smelko, who now has 36 after his 3 tonight. Two home. The righty will deliver another. Cade McGee digs in, shoots this one back to the mound and fielded into the glove of the pitcher as he'll underhand flip to first base in time for the final out. So the Pios chase the starter, Chase Reynolds, and then add 3 runs. An RBI single from Brian Webb drives in the first, and with 2 outs, a 2 RBI double off the bat of Eric Smelko opens this one up. It's now 6-1 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We head to the top of the 7th. There will be a new arm in the game when we come back. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready. okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Embrace summer with a Platte Valley Bank home equity line of credit. Relax on your new deck. Get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen, or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Mental Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back, folks. New arm into this game to kick off the top of the 7th. That ends the day for Carson Ohl, and it was a good one, enough to put his team out in front. He went 6 innings of work, allowing 4 hits, 1 earned run on the home run. No walks and 3 strikeouts for the righty. As Ryan Reynolds will replace him on the mound and get his first action in this one. Pios lead 6-1 as the left-handed hitting Darian Morphew fouls this one off left side, and it's strike 1. Reynolds has had some good action out of relief this year for the Pioneers out of South Dakota State, excuse me. As that one misses upstairs, it is an even 1-1 count. One home from the righty. This one swung on and tipped back into the mid. It's strike 2. Excuse me. I don't know why I was thinking South Dakota State. I think I saw him wearing a Jackrabbits jacket the other day. But Reynolds from Cal State Bakersfield and another Simi Valley kid out of Simi Valley High School. Teammates in high school with Carson Ohl, as that one misses up high. It's a 2-2 count now. He's a redshirt freshman there at Cal State Bakersfield and a communications major television minor. Redshirted in the COVID season and didn't have any stats in 2021. As this one swung on, shot foul, so we'll have another 2-2 at the plate to Darian Morphew. Ryan Reynolds, 9 outings this year in 11.1 innings of work. He'll bring a 2-2 pitch home looking for the first out. That one just misses low, and the count will run full 3-2. He runs it up there on the gun. He's got a good arm up there, and he's a strikeout pitcher, but the problem is sometimes with the location. He has 19 walks to 15 strikeouts in 11 innings this year. And he's got a 3-2 count here. The righty comes home. The pitch swung on. Jam shot off the glove of the pitcher. Coming in is Kellen Rutt's. Going to be a tough play. Fired to first. It's in time. Brian Webb completes the stretch. Kellen Rutt's had to adjust his route. Darted into the infield grass to get the deflection, and a quick throw to first beats him by about half a step. What a play from the second baseman to get the first out here of this top of the 7th. And it's 1 up, 1 down for Ryan Reynolds. Wow. Kellen Rutz used to be a wide receiver in high school, not
from the University of Memphis,
accustomed to running routes out there, as he had to pivot, head out into the other part of the infield, and still made the play. Heck of a play from the kid from Kennewick, Washington, and Yakima Valley Community College, as the Pioneers show their defense once again. 1-0 count now to the shortstop, Austin Baskin, who's 0 for 2 tonight, has grounded out and flown out, but his first at bat against Reynolds here, as the 1-0 to the plate will find the zone, even the count at 1-1. Baskin will see another even count 1-1 here as the pitch home from the righty. That one misses. The count now 2-1. Pioneers 9 hits tonight and 6 runs across the board, a 5-run lead. Only 4 hits for Fremont against Carson Ohl in this one. 2-1 pitch now from the righty. He comes set, comes home. This one swung on, fouled back to the screen, and the count now 2-2. Once again, a 2-strike count for Ryan Reynolds on the mound. Last outing was a tough one against the Pierre Trappers. Went 1.2 innings and allowed 6 runs, but only 1 of them was earned on 2 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts in the 13 batters that he faced. 2-2 count. Here's another from the righty. This one to the plate. Sails upstairs, and for the second straight batter out of the pen, Ryan Reynolds will work it full, 3-2. Has allowed 1 earned run in his last 3 outings. As Reynolds will bring home another payoff pitch. Here it comes. Fastball outside will miss. It's ball 4 and a walk for Austin Baskin with 1 out. It puts him on base and brings Trey Nichols up to the plate. So the catcher Nichols has lined out to Cade McGee, a hot shot into the glove of the third baseman, and then grounded out to Cade McGee in the 5-3 put out, which ended the 5th inning. As Reynolds will come set out of the stretch, come home. First pitch is in there, strike 1 to the 8-hole hitter Nichols. Nichols 0 for 2 tonight on the season. He sits at a .242 rate in 19 games. We'll watch this one miss upstairs, even the count at 1-1. 15 hits in 62 at-bats. Has scored 8 runs, and 8 of those 15 hits extra bases, 6 doubles, a pair of homers, and 14 RBIs for him. As the righty Reynolds will come home with a 1-1. This one will miss low. Fastball moves it to 2-1. As the hitter will be ahead in the count now. Peyton Leeper on deck. He's got a single tonight, but was left stranded at third as part of that bases loaded 1-out jam that Carson Ohl escaped. As Reynolds peeks over to first at Austin Baskin and comes home. The 2-1 misses off the plate, ball 3. And now a hitter's count 3-1 for the man at the plate. Moo trailing by 5 in this one. And again, keeping an eye on the league scoreboard on what's going on in Spearfish, as they've jumped out to a 5-run lead in Pierre. 3-1 pitch home from the righty. This one misses as well. Back-to-back 1-out walks for Ryan Reynolds. And 2 on and 1 away now. We'll bring the 9-hole hitter Peyton Leeper to the plate, and a conversation on the mound for Jake English and the pitcher. So there you go. Reynolds, again, has been a very good pitcher, can be dominant at times, but other times you see the walk totals just skyrocket as he is up to 19 walks and 11.1 innings of work, and he has had 3 of his 9 outings under 2 walks. The rest have all been over 2 walks. As the left-handed hitting third baseman Peyton Leeper gets a chance here out of southeastern Missouri State in Mocaine, Missouri. First pitch to him misses inside. It's ball 1. Played in 12 games his true freshman year in 2020, the shortened COVID season. 8 starts at third base. As this one misses off the plate, it's ball 2, and now a 2-0 count as action will start in the Pioneers bullpen, and Paul Pandoro will trot down there. Pandoro got some action in the last series, going the final 2 innings in game 2 against the Canyon County Spuds, allowing only 1 hit, 1 run unearned. This one shot up the middle. It's cut off. No, into the center field as it goes under the glove of the shortstop, and it'll bring home a run. RBI single for the Peyton Leaper. That's his second hit tonight, 2 for 3, and now a run. And more trouble for Ryan Reynolds and the Pioneers as runners on first and second once again. Still only 1 out. And top of the order up as they trail now by 4. Tyler Push is 1 for 3 tonight. He singled in his last at bat and has a chance to do some more damage as Reynolds quickly into a jam.
K-Man from Newman University, Tyler Push.
Right-handed hitting center fielder. We'll see the first pitch home. That one in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Ryan Reynolds trying to find the zone again here against the leadoff man Push. Will come set, look to second, come home. This one misses up and in, ball 1. And the count will even up. Pioneers yet to turn a double play tonight. Wouldn't be a bad time for it. They've grounded into 2 in this one. Both 5-4-3 off the bat of Jake English. 1-1 count. Reynolds peeks over to second once again and will come home. This one swung on, fouled away, and Reynolds ahead in the count once again, 1-2. Righty from Cal State Bakersfield.
All right, let's help Tyler out some Western Nebraska Thunder!
As Reynolds looking for out number 2. 6-2 Pioneers lead. The righty from Simi Valley will come home. 1-2 pitch. Fastball runs in, and scooting out of the way at the last second is Tyler Push, and it evens the count at 2-2. Two pitch. Reynolds peeks over to second and will come home. This one called strike 3. Fastball outer half, and the batter is livid. Tyler Push is warned now from the home plate umpire as he returns to the dugout. Says a few more things as he looks back. The home plate umpire looks him down. No ejection yet, but returning is Tyler Push after a strikeout in a huge spot produces out number 2. So runners on first and second still, but now 2 outs for the man on the mound, Ryan Reynolds, and he'll face Dylan Sears. First pitch home here. That one finds the zone. It's strike 1 to the second baseman, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out to center, lined out to center, and then laid down a perfect bunt in the 6th inning to advance 2 into scoring position. Eventually the bases would be loaded, but they could not come around to score. 0-1 here, lined out to deep center field. Eric Smelko back on it, will pull it in for the final out of the inning. Ryan Reynolds works around a couple of walks and an RBI single. Fremont does get 1 back in this top half of the 7th, but we head to the bottom half as the Pios have a 6-2 lead on the Wesco scoreboard. Wesco's service solution success. It's time to stretch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hard-working professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
fender bender, hailstorm, couldn't stop on the ice in time? After everyone is safe, Scottsbluff Body and Paint should be the first call you make. There isn't a better shop in the area. Our highly skilled team is experienced at performing all auto body repair and paint jobs. Stop by anytime and speak to one of our technicians, and we'll do a full inspection to show you just how little our repair services will cost you. Our work is not complete until your car is safe and you're on the road again. Call today, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, 225-6408.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Monument Physical Therapy in Gering offers the Bumps and Bruises program, offering 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering. We're back here as Fremont Moo will take the field once again. Same arm in the game. It's Jackson Krause to pitch this bottom of the 7th as the Pios try and add a few more insurance run. They lead by 4 in this one, thanks to 3 RBIs from Eric Smelko and 3 hits. He's 3 for 4 in this one, but it will be the 3-4-5 in the order to lead off in this bottom of the 7th inning. Other side of the stretch. There's a lot of action going on in the league right now. Currently, the Badlands Big Sticks lead 11-4 over the Canyon County Spuds, top of the 4th. If the Big Sticks win that one, they pretty much lock up the Lewis Division second half playoff contender, as Suarez Valley leads the way in the Lewis Division, but if they win both sides, the second half playoff bid is awarded to second place, and it would be Badlands. As here comes the first pitch to Alex Zerfus. That one misses inside for ball 1. Spearfish Sasquatch and Pure Trappers are still close. 8-5, top 8 at Hyde Stadium. As the Trappers try and come out a comeback. Pair of games, a doubleheader between Wheat City and Sioux Falls. Wheat City Whiskey Jacks winning game 1 3-1 in 7 innings, and then game 2 about to kick off in Grand Forks, North Dakota. And then finally, the Suarez Valley Sabre Dogs out to a 17-1 lead over the Casper Horseheads. 2-0 count now to Zerfus. This one home will miss the other side of the plate outside, and it's 3 straight balls to open up this bottom of the 7th. Alex Zerfus looking for his second straight walk, as he's 1 for 2 in this one, an RBI single and a walk to this point. 3-0 catches the edge of the outside corner, and it moves the 3-0 to 3-1. And as the 3-1 to the plate, swung on and missed. Zerfus comes up empty, and the count runs full as Krause tries to battle back. His first inning against these Pioneers came in with 1 out after the RBI single and a runner on second, a walk, a 2 RBI double in the strikeout and ground out into that inning. As the 3-2 home, swung on and missed. Nice battle back from Jackson Krause. After falling behind 3-0, he gets 3 straight strikes to strike out Zerfus for the first out of this bottom of the 7th. Jake English, the catcher for the Pioneers, steps up to the plate. 1 for 3 tonight. We'll try and add another right here. First pitch home, watched and missing upstairs, ball 1. It's Tyler Davis in the on-deck circle. He's got a hit and has reached in every plate appearance tonight. The 1-0 home. This one will catch the zone, make it 1-1. The 1-1 home, that one will catch the zone, and the count will move now to 1-2 as Jake English finds himself in another hole. Good crowd tonight here on a lovely Tuesday afternoon in Gering, Nebraska. As the righty comes home, this one dips too low, and the count will even up at 2-2. As English will step off. And finally, everyone will return as the righty, Kraus, brings home a 2-2. This one swung on, fouled back to the screen. English gets a piece and stays alive. Two home now. Curveball, poked foul out to the right side, and this one gets out of play. I want to thank everybody in the comments for their kind words. As again, this is my last broadcast of the year. The hope is to return to the championship if the Pios can make it that far. I certainly hope so. But it has been a blast to broadcast this year, and thanks for appreciating and taking the time to listen to me and watch this team. The count misses, or that one misses. The count runs full 3-2. As English will see a full count pitch with one out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cleanup man looking for his second hit of the afternoon. We'll see the 3-2. Here comes the pitch from Kraus. Swung on, fouled off to the right side, and we will have another 3-2. Long at bat here for Jake English as he continues to fight up there and try and find a way on base. As the 3-2 to the plate, misses low and away, ball 4. Nice at bat from Jake English, and he earned every bit of that walk. As he'll trot on down to first base, and there'll be a runner on first with one out, and Tyler Davis will step up, trying to drive in another run.
Now batting for your Pios from Fresno State University, Tyler Davis.
First pitch home, that one will just miss. This presumably upstairs, and that's what the home plate umpire says to the Fremont dugout. It's ball 1. Fremont dugout looking a little scarce over there, unless they're all sitting on that back rail. Not sure. But as the seasons wind down, time called here before the pitch. As the season winds down, a lot of these rosters are running skinnier and skinnier. Players having to go home to prepare for fall ball for their colleges. And some of them just going home a little burnt out. The long grind of the summer. 1-0 to the plate from the righty. This one will find the zone for strike 1, and the count will even at 1-1 on Davis. He's taking a lead off of first base is Jake English. Here comes the 1-1 from the righty. That one's a good pitch, and it's in there, strike 2. Fastball catches the bottom part of the zone, and Tyler Davis will be in a hole here. Davis, 2 for 8 last series. He's 1 for 2 tonight, but has reached every time. He's got a pair of stolen bases and a run. Trying to keep that trend going. Here comes the 1-2 from Kraus. This one fouled over the screen, and once again Davis fouls away. And for the second straight batter, another long at bat as he continues to battle. Kraus now up to 36 pitches and is through 1 total inning. As here comes the 1-2 to the plate. This one swung on, fouled away once again. Another pitch fouled away from Davis as slowing down the pace of this game and trying to keep everything alive. Finds his way on base. Time called as Kraus adjusts his socks out there. As here comes the 1-2 to Tyler Davis. The righty out of the stretch, comes set and comes home. Another 1-2. This one, he did go. Sword swing from Tyler Davis. Tries to hold back but can't do it. and it's a strikeout for out number 2. Make that the 3rd strikeout for Jackson Krause, and 2 away now for John Ponder at the plate. Ponder, the Georgia native from Georgia, goes to Georgia State and has been a fantastic player for this Pioneers roster defensively with his glove. We've seen it last series. A slow start at the plate this year, but starting to bounce back after going 3 for 5 last series, picking up 5 runs. Watches this one catch the outer half. It's strike 1. Looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of groundouts and a flyout. But he's been seeing the ball well at the plate, making more and more contact. And he'll see an 0-1 now from Krause. The righty comes set and will come home. Pitch swung on and rocked out into left field. A base knock for Ponder as he smokes that one into the 5-6 hole. And put runners on first and second now, 2 away, as the inning is extended for Brian Webb at the plate following his RBI single and run in his last trip.
Now a bat from Grand Canyon University, Brian Webb.
First pitch home, that one misses upstairs. It's ball 1, and Brian Webb will start ahead. Another Grand Canyon University lope and pitcher for this Pioneer squad. He's been playing 2 ways, and he's been successful. Up to 20 RBIs on the year. The 1-0 to the plate, that one misses low. A threat of a back pick from catcher Trey Nichols, but no one covering, and English scrambles back. It's a hitter's 2-0 count now to Brian Webb. Second baseman Dylan Sears playing more in the hole, so a bigger gap up the middle here for Brian Webb. As here comes the 2-0, this one will find the zone and make it 2-1. Callan Rutz is in the on-deck circle. He's 0 for 3 tonight, but did reach on a fielder's choice. Stole a bag and came around to score after going 4 for 8 last series. Here comes a 2-1 now to the left-handed hitter. No pickoff move forces English to walk back to second. Pios 10 hits tonight. They have produced the 6 runs. Well, Fremont 5 hits, 2 runs. As here comes another from the righty, Krause. This one will miss a little bit too high. It's now a 3-1 count to Brian Webb. As here comes the 3-1 pitch. English, a huge lead, will take off, double steal. This one thrown down to third. The tag's in time. It was ruled a strike, and some confusion out there. I think it was a double steal. Jake English had a huge lead off the second base bag and finally took off as Krause went to the plate. But the throw was right on the money, and an easy tag recorded the final out of the inning. So the Pioneers leave 2 stranded on the caught stealing. And we head now to the 8th inning as the Pios still enjoy a 4-run, 6-2 lead. We'll see. It'll be Ryan Reynolds who comes back out for the top of the 8th. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Whether you're beginning to look for your first home or your 4th, getting pre-qualified for a mortgage loan could make your home search more efficient and effective. Getting pre-qualified could give you the peace of mind that comes with preparation and knowing where you stand. Better yet, pre-qualification is free and comes with no obligation. Call Jennifer at Castle & Cook Mortgage at 308-220-0503 to get started today.
Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 1251. Jennifer Brianne Urdialis, loan originator, NMLS ID 1059626. This is not a commitment to make a loan. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Hell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you. you.
Inventory, supply, demand, marketing, human resources. It takes a lot to manage your business. But when your team includes the professionals at E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, the burden is lightened because you know the accounting, tax planning, valuation services, even litigation support, and exit planning are taken care of. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews bring years of experience in guiding your business. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, 2021 Broadway, innovative, trusted, proven.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
All right, folks, back for the top of the 8th as the Fremont Moo down to their final 6 outs. It's Ryan Reynolds who will try and continue in this 8th after allowing 1 run in that 7th. A pair of walks and an RBI single with 1 out were answered with a looking strikeout and flyout to end that top half of the 7th inning. But he'll face the 3-4-5 in the order to kick off this top of the 8th, starting with E.J. Taylor, who is most likely the most dangerous bat for these Fremont Moo. Had a single in the 4th inning, which broke up the perfect game from Carson Ohl. He had retired the first 11 batters and had 2 outs into the 4th before that single. As the first baseman will see his first from Ryan Reynolds. First pitch home. This one misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Reynolds will try again. The 1-0 pitch to the plate. This one will just miss upstairs. It's ball 2. Contact Jennifer Urdialis, your local 5-star lender with Castle & Cook Mortgage for a simple, friendly, and fast loan process for your home purchase or refinance. Contact Jennifer today. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle. 2-0 home to E.J. Taylor. That one misses high, and it is now 3 straight balls to open up this 8th inning as Reynolds will fall behind, try and find the strike zone here. Action continues in the Pios pin as the 3-0 to the plate from Reynolds will miss low, no catch the zone, and the 3-0 turns to 3-1 as E.J. Taylor steps back in, and we'll see another hitter's count now, 3-1 as Reynolds will come home. The pitch from the righty, this one just misses inside, so it's ball 4 and a leadoff walk, make it the 3rd for Ryan Reynolds to this point. It puts Taylor on first base for Luke White, who's looking to turn his day around, and it brings a visit to the mound and a pitching change. Antonio Garcia steps out of the dugout, and Ryan Reynolds will be done for the day. Quick hook from the skipper, and a pitching change to come. New arm coming out of the bullpen. It looks like Paul Pandora will enter. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
The professional agronomy staff at Westco wants to make 2022 the best year yet for your wheat crop. You will realize increased bushels at harvest with wheat fertilization and anhydrous ammonia applications now. Proper weed control will also increase bushels next year while preserving precious moisture. For more information on wheat fertilization and weed control, call an agronomy specialist at the Westco location nearest you. Westco, service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Hell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Inventory, supply, demand, marketing, human resources. It takes a lot to manage your business. But when your team includes the professionals at E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, the burden is lightened because you know the accounting, tax planning, valuation services, even litigation support, and exit planning are taken care of. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews bring years of experience in guiding your business. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, 2021 Broadway, innovative, trusted, proven.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now, and we're in the top of the 8th inning. Pios leading 6-2 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as Paul Pandoro has entered in to replace Ryan Reynolds. Runner on first base here with nobody out in this top of the 8th, and it'll be 4, 5, 6 in the order for Pandoro to face.
Paul Pandoro.
He has been one of the better closers for the Pioneers this year. As he earned an all-star selection through an inning for the Clark division in the all-star game. Did a good job as well, going a scoreless inning. And he has been fantastic this year. Out of Western Nebraska Community College, transferring to Pittsburgh State in Kansas in the fall to go play with the Gorillas. Has a 2-0 record, 2.10 ERA in 21.1 innings of work, 6 saves for him, and 26 strikeouts to 10 walks this year, as he has been really good out of relief. First pitch home. This one swung on and missed. Heavy hack as Luke White was sitting on the fastball. He got it, but couldn't hit it, and the count will go to 0-1. Runner on first base is E.J. Taylor. He's reached 3 times tonight now with a hit-by-pitch walk and a single, as this one home will just miss, and the count will even at 1-1. For Taylor this year, he is 10 for 11 on stolen bases. Doesn't do it often, but can steal if given the opportunity. 1-1 pitch home. He gets his lead, and this one shot foul right side. It moves the count now to 1-2. Pandoro ahead in the count. White having to protect to avoid his second strikeout of the night. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of groundouts in that strikeout in his most recent at-bat. As the righty comes set, out of the stretch comes home. 1-2 pitch. Breaker, that one cuts too far outside and low, and so the count will even up at 2-2. Pandoro, a Scottsbluff native. He's from Scottsbluff, Nebraska, where he played at Scottsbluff High School and was one of the top linebackers in the region. Played Legion with the Westco Legion team. As this one home, called strike 3, catches the bottom of the zone and sits down Luke White, who still stands in that batter's box and argues with the home plate umpire. He'll return to the dugout. The home plate umpire will walk over and he'll toss him. Tosses somebody. It looks like it will be the batter. And I think that will be the end of the night for Luke White. Now the head coach and third base coach will walk down, but return to his coach's box as White strikes out for the first out of the inning. So Jack Simonson steps up, 1 for 3 tonight. He is a deep flyout caught at the warning track, a well-struck lineout that was reined in by Eric Smelko, and a solo home run tonight. He has been squaring up everything. Pandoro's first pitch home will find the zone, and it's strike 1.
Turn 2 here.
Paul Pandoro ahead 0-1. Takes a peek to first base at E.J. Taylor, as this one home will catch the zone as well. Strike 2. Stuck behind the plate from Jake English. He gets the call, and the count now 0-2 in favor of Pandoro. Righty comes set and comes home. Another 0-2 to the plate. This one check swing upstairs. Did he go? He did not. And so the count will move now to 1-2. Pandoro in his third Expedition League season. Pitched in 2019 with the Casper Horseheads. Only had an inning of work though. A pair of strikeouts, 3 walks, and an earned run. Came back in the 2020 season and spent his summer with the Pioneers. At 11 appearances in 21.1 innings of work. This one home struck foul out to the right side. So we'll have another 1-2. 23 strikeouts to 22 walks and an 8.01 ERA. But he did get a lot of action for the Pioneers last year, and this year at school was fantastic. 13 starts with the Western Nebraska Community College Cougars, 2 complete games, and 62 innings of work, 86 strikeouts. 1-2 home here, shot foul once again. And the righty, Jack Simonson, stays alive. But Pandoro has certainly transferred that really good 2021 season with WNCC to this summer season with the Pioneers. He's been fantastic, and I'm sure Pittsburgh State is glad to have him at the Division II level. 1-2 count. The righty comes set. Taylor takes off. This one swung on, fouled away again. It was a late jump from E.J. Taylor. And Jake English has a pretty good arm behind the plate. I'm sure it probably would have been close over there at second, but teetering the Pioneers' way with that late jump. Instead, it's fouled away, and we will have another 1-2. Simonson putting together a good at-bat against Pandoro. We'll see who wins the battle. Pandoro still in the driver's seat, has a 1-2 count, stares home and comes set. Out of the stretch, he'll take a peek to E.J. Taylor and come home. 1-2. Swung on, shot out towards the left side, diving the shortstop Nanez, but it's into left field. Simonson continues his stellar days, now 2 for 4, and it's 2 on, 1 out, as Pandoro will face Darian Morphew. Morphew has been really good this year for the Fremont Moo out of Brown University, a 301 average in 49 games, 56 hits, 10 of them going for extra bases. First home, swung on, sky deep left field, ranging over the left fielder's surface, but he'll watch it fly out of play beyond the Pioneers' bullpen. Foul for strike 1. Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all your quality automotive repair needs. Visit Russell's Automotive in Scottsbluff. 0-1 count. Runners on first and second for Fremont as they trail by 4 in this one. Pandoro comes set and comes home. Swung on and missed. Fastball outer half to the lefty, and he comes up empty. It's strike 2. Oh-2 count. Pandoro peeks to second base and comes home. 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, chopped out towards short. Nanez flips to second for 1. The throw on the transfer. It is on the transfer, so it will be an out. There will be a fielder's choice, runners on the corners, and 2 away now as Pandoro's 1 out away from getting out of the inning. It would have been a tough throw for Kellen Rutz to get Darian Morphew at first. But another transfer issue in this game is the second, but it looks like it's the correct call. It'll move E.J. Taylor to third base, and Morphew will reach. 2 away now for Austin Baskin.
Next move batter from the University of Memphis, Austin Baskin.
Baskin was 0 for 2 against Carson Ohl with a ground out and a fly out. His 1 plate appearance against Ryan Reynolds, he walked and came around to score. One of the 2 runs for the Moo in this one. He fouls it back, and Pandoro starts ahead 0-1. You get to see Antonio Garcia's unreal hustle behind the plate as he chases down that foul ball. And look at the speed as he heads back to the dugout. Unreal stuff from Tony. As the count moves to 0-1, here's another from Pandoro. Nice pitch here, but struck well foul out to the right side. And the count will move to 0-2. Paul Pandoro in the driver's seat ahead 0-2, looking to get the final out of this bottom of the 8th and hold on to the 4-run lead. Fremont's got a runner on first, a runner on third. And here comes the 0-2 from Pandoro. Out of the stretch. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Like the popular Cheetah Girls song, Pandoro struts off the mound, and rightfully so. He's got the strikeout to end this bottom of the 8th. And the Pios still lead 6-2 on the West Coast scoreboard as we head to the bottom half. Pios trying to add some insurance. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
The
The professional agronomy staff at Westco wants to make 2022 the best year yet for your wheat crop. You will realize increased bushels at harvest with wheat fertilization and anhydrous ammonia applications now. Proper weed control will also increase bushels next year while preserving precious moisture. For more information on wheat fertilization and weed control, call an agronomy specialist at the Westco location nearest you. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
This time of year, fairs, festivals, fireworks, and food bring us together as a community. This is Doug Kaus, commercial lender and Nebraska market president at Western States Bank. As a bank, we've been part of this community for over 3 decades. Whether you've lived here your whole life or just arrived, we invite you to stop in and meet with one of our lenders. We're here to help you succeed and reach your dreams. As a community, we truly are better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 459287.
America at work. From farms to construction sites to factories, millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electric lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance, because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy Partners.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now, bottom of the 8th inning, as the Pioneers will come up to the plate. Pioneers leading 6-2 on the Westco scoreboard. As Fremont will return to the field to pitch here. And Jackson Krause will still be out there for the Moo, as he's gone a good amount in relief to this point after the starter exited Chase Reynolds with 1 out in that 6th inning. Krause got the final 2 outs, got the full 7th done, and will now pitch the bottom of the 8th, which will start with Brian Webb.
Bottom of the 8th for your Pios from Grand Canyon University, Brian Webb.
Left-handed hitting Webb will see the first pitch here from Krause, and watch it just miss ball 1. He is 1 for 2 tonight, walked his first plate appearance, lined out to right in his first at-bat, and then the RBI single and run in the 6th inning in his most recent at-bat. That was to chase the starter, Chase Reynolds. 1-0 home here. That one misses upstairs, and it is ball 2. 2-0 count now as Krause tries to reel it in. Action in the Fremont bullpen, it looks like. Kind of cut off over there, but see some bags up against the fence, as that one will catch the outside corner, and the count will move now to 2-1. Next home, this one swung on, roped down the line, foul. Great contact from Brian Webb. He squared it up, but just hold it foul, and now the count will go to 2-2. It's just allowed strike number 2. Two count, pitch home. This one check swing in the dirt. He did go. The throw down to first base is reeled in, and the strikeout is cemented, as the throw down to first is a good one. Out number 1.
Now at bat for your Pios from Yakima Valley.
So that brings Kellen Rutz up. The second baseman is 0 for 3 tonight. Reached on a fielder's choice his first at bat. Stole second, came around to score. Since then, a pair of strikeouts. Another chance here. First pitch swinging. Shoots it out into left center field. It's going to drop, and it looks like it'll be extra bases rolling to the wall. Kellen Rutz rounds first, pulls for second. Still struggled with. He'll head on to third. Throw cut off and held on to. It's a 1-out triple for Kellen Rutz, as he dabs as he hits the third base bag. And now 90 feet from the plate, the Pioneers will try and drive in another run. Kellen Rutz has been seeing the ball well at the plate. and you can see why. He's pushing everything to the opposite field, and most of the time when hitters are doing that, it means that they're letting the ball go through the zone and hitting it deep in the zone and driving it with a little bit more power. That's what Kellen's been doing, and you can see it right there. As that one will miss to Nanez for ball one. First hit of the night for Kellen, as he stands at third, one away, and Nanez has a 1-0 count trying to drive him in. This one home just misses high. It's ball two. Fremont with the infield in here, trailing by 4 in an important ball game, emphasized by the fact the Spearfish Sasquatch still lead 8-5 over the Pure Trappers. And if the results stand, the standings would switch with Spearfish the leader in the second half. That one will catch the zone, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1 to the plate as the righty will step off before the pitch can come home. You can tell how much this run means for the Fremont Moo. 4 runs and 5 runs. Big difference trying to climb back in the game in this bottom of the 8th as the 2-1 misses, gets away. Kellen's going to take off. No one covers the plate. Oh no, it was a great bounce off the backstop. Catcher Trey Nichols fielded it cleanly, and Jackson Krause did not cover. If he came and covered the plate, I think that throw might have beat him. It would have been close for sure. But regardless, the run scores, and it's now a 7-2 ball game. Those are the little mistakes in ball games that come back to bite you. And now 1 out, and the run crosses, and that will go as ball 4. Antonio Nanez draws the walk, and it's a runner on first base, still 1 away, and Eric Smelko up at the plate. So that brings a visit to the mound and a conversation. Some action out of the dugout, and it looks like there will be a new arm into the game. There will be. 7-2 ball game, 1 away, runner on first base for the Pios, and the top of the order coming up next. We'll be right back after this message. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
This time of year, fairs, festivals, fireworks, and food bring us together as a community. This is Doug Kaus, commercial lender and Nebraska market president at Western States Bank. As a bank, we've been part of this community for over 3 decades. Whether you've lived here your whole life or just arrived, we invite you to stop in and meet with one of our lenders. We're here to help you succeed and reach your dreams. As a community, we truly are better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 459287.
America at work. From farms to construction sites to factories, millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electric lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance, because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy Partners.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now, 1 out in this bottom of the 8th inning. The Pios have added an insurance run after the triple from Kellen Rutz came around to score on a wild pitch. A walk to Antonio Nanez puts a runner on first, 1 out, top of the order at the plate, and a new arm into the game. Luke Hamza will pitch for the Fremont Moo out of Gilbert, Arizona, same hometown as Brian Webb. Stands 6'2", 180, and will try and get the final 2 outs of this bottom of the 8th and give his team a fighting chance heading to the 9th. He's got a 1-1 record in 8 games pitched this year, 4.76 ERA, and the first pitch home will just miss for ball 1 to Eric Smelko. Currently sits 3 for 4. He's got 3 RBIs, a double and a run. and that is the 6th pitch that he's seen. Through 4 at-bats, this is his 5th. Been swinging at pitches early in at-bats. We'll see if he goes around here. 1-0 to the plate. Nope, it runs in and make it 2-0. Hitters count now to the center fielder, Eric Smelko. A tough series last series against the Spuds. 1 for 12 with 2 RBIs. And tonight has completely turned it around as he has tripled his amount of hits in the last 3 tonight. 2-0 home. This one will catch the inside corner, and the count will go to 2-1. 17 hits combined tonight. Pios with 11 to Fremont 6. In this bottom of the 8th inning, Fremont, of course, down to their final 3 outs, trailing by 5. 2-1 home. Smelko swings through this one. Nice pitch. It's actually tipped into the dirt, but the count will go to 2-2. As the switch hitter steps in, signs from the head coach Antonio Garcia. We'll see if Nanez is on the move. I wouldn't put it past him. He's got some speed out there. As the righty takes a peek over to first base, and Hamza comes home. 2-2. Nanez takes off. This one swung on and tipped. So Nanez will have to return on the foul ball. Eric Smelko will see a 2-2 pitch here. Hamza looking for out number 2. Comes home. This one swung on and poked foul left side. But the count will stay the same. 2-2 after it evades the third baseman Peyton Leeper. And we will have another home from the righty. Cade McGee in the on-deck circle has got a pair of hits tonight. Both extra bases, a triple and a double, as well as an RBI and a run for the third baseman. 2-2 home from Hamza again. Off speed. Breaker misses off the plate, and the count runs full now, 3-2. And I'm sure we'll see Nanez on the run yet again. It's in the zone. It'll be a hit and run. If not, Smelko will take the base on balls. But that's kind of been the philosophy for the head coach all season, is to run on 3-2 pitches. Nanez takes his lead, and he will take off. This one home. Swung on, poked out into right field. Another hit. Nanez will take off for third. The right fielder fields it, fires in, and there you go. Another successful hit and run. Puts runners on the corners, and Eric Smelko has himself his 4th hit of the evening. Fantastic stuff from the leadoff man, and it brings Cade McGee up to the plate with still only 1 away.
Next Pios batter from Gonzaga University, Cade McGee.
So have just received word that Eric Smelko has set the single season Pioneers hit record, as that one just misses inside to Cade McGee. It's ball 1. The previous record was held by Zach Peterson in 2019. He had 76 hits. And Eric Smelko will dive back to the bag in safely. We'll have to look at how many Smelko has. With his 4th, he is now at 79. So congratulations to him on a stellar season. As the 1-0 to the plate, that one misses low. It's now 2-0 to Cade McGee. He's one of the hardest workers on this Pioneers squad and one of the nicest individuals that you will ever meet. Eric Smelko is a high-class individual and a high-class ball player. As this one swung on, roped down to third, off the glove of the third baseman, struggled with, and everybody will be safe. Antonio Nanez crosses the plate. It's the 8th run. We'll see if that's hit or an error. I think it'll probably be a hit. I know Cade McGee is waiting and watching the board, as he always does. If it's an error, I'm sure he'll text me and ask to change it. We'll see. Nothing yet. E5. Oh, no. It's ruled an error. Incoming text from Cade McGee in the half inning. I know it's coming. But he'll be on first base. He doesn't get credited with the RBI, and it'll be runners on first and second with 1 away. This one runs in on Alex Zerfus. It misses. It's ball 1. And he's changed it. Okay. Our official scorer, Trey, kind enough to give the hit. As this one swung on and missed, and the count will even at 1-1.
Who are you? I know if you try to. That is all you ever need to know.
Zerfus has a 1-1 count, 1 away. Here's the pitch home from the righty Hamza. Another breaker. That's a looper and misses inside. That's more of an eephus pitch. A 12-6 type curveball that just hangs out there and slowly finds its way into the zone. Messes with the speed and timing of the hitters at the plate, but that one will miss as the count moves to 2-1. Here's another to Alex Zerfus. The righty stares home and finally comes set. Hamza looks to second and delivers. 2-1. Swung on, poked out into left field. That's going to drop base hit. They're going to send Smelko around third. Left fielder fields and holds onto the ball. So no throw. Eric Smelko crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single for Alex Zerfus. And the line keeps moving. That's now 4 hits on the inning and 20 hits on the game, as the Pioneers now lead 9-2. So if you missed it yesterday, we were talking about making some prop bets on the game, and our scorer had 19.5 as the line tonight. Total hits between the two teams. So that hit error is really the difference right now. As this one's chopped up the middle, another chance at 2. Flip to second for 1, thrown on to first, and is it picked? It is. Nice play at first from E.J. Taylor. And Jake English has now grounded into his 3rd double play of the night. It's the final out of this bottom of the 8th. The Pios add 3 runs and a hefty insurance. They lead by 7 and look for their final 3 outs here in game 1 between the Fremont Moo and Western Nebraska Pioneers. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
The Christmas in July sale is going on right now at Viera Wireless, and we invite you to come in and see just how big the savings are. You'll get up to $1,000 off iPhone plus other top brands. We're your trusted local source for iPhone and iPad. So bring your family, transfer your numbers, and get an extra $200 per line. Let us take care of you by making the transfer easy and free of hassle and hidden fees. For Christmas and July savings, come visit your local Viera store today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
All right, folks, welcome back. Top of the 9th inning. Pios trying to put this one away. They lead 9-2. It's Paul Pandoro in the game. As Pandoro looks to wrap this one up. Pioneers have 14 hits tonight to produce their 9 runs. In between innings, a nice round of applause. Thankful for everyone here in Gering that have been so kind to me. Again, my last day here on the broadcast. A nice round of applause. I almost missed it. I didn't even notice, but very kind of them to do. As Paul Pandoro starts ahead 0-1 now on the 8-hole hitter Trey Nichols. He's 0 for 2 today and drawn a walk. Here comes the next home from the righty. This one up and in, misses, and the count will even up at 1 apiece. It is now official that Spearfish came out with a win over the Trappers. As the 1-1 comes home, that one finds the zone for strike 2. Which means Spearfish currently is tied for the league lead. And if Fremont loses this game, barring a miraculous comeback, they will have switched place with the Sasquatch and now be half a game back. The 1-2 misses upstairs and evens the count now 2-2. Two count. Pandoro gets the nod, comes home. This one swung on, fouled away, and we'll have another 2-2 to come. Pandoro comes home, 2-2 to the plate. That one misses upstairs, ball 3, count runs full. Nichols trying to find a way on. He's walked, and that was his only time that he's reached. Grounded out and lined out elsewhere in this one, and he'll have a full count pitch to come. Pandoro out of the windup, stares home, nods once again, and will start his delivery. 3-2 pitch from the righty. Called strike 3, drops in over the heart of the plate, and fools Trey Nichols. Nice pitch from Pandoro, and he gets himself the first out. Make that Pandoro's third strikeout in the 4 outs that he's recorded. And he'll face the 9-hole hitter Peyton Leeper, who's 2 for 3 tonight. He's an RBI single, another single where he was left stranded at third and a strikeout. First pitch to him is a fastball painted outside black to the lefty. It's strike 1, and Leeper starts in a hole. 0-1 pitch. Pandoro, another fastball outside, chased, and the count goes to 0-2. 0-2 pitch from the righty. This one, fastball. Did he go? He did not. It was a good fastball on the outer half, but first base umpire said he did not. And the count will move to 1-2. Pandoro will try again. Fans ready to celebrate. 1-2 home. Too high. Even count now, 2 apiece. On deck circle, top of the order, Tyler Push, who's 1 for 4 tonight. Two-two pitch now from the righty. Swung on, chopped out towards third, died in the grass. McGee fires to first in time. Pios have out number 2. Tyler Push steps up to the plate and is the last hope for Fremont in this one as they trail by 7 on the Wesco scoreboard. Pioneers 1 out away from winning arguably the biggest game of the year to this point. The rest of the series will prove very big as well. Game 2 tomorrow night. Jared Brecker on the call. The stream going live at 6:20. But Pandoro trying to finish business here first. Nice first pitch fastball that again finds the zone. And he's ahead on a batter once again. Tyler Push down 0-1. The center fielder steps out and collects himself before returning to the batter's box to see an 0-1 from Pandoro. Righty pumps, winds, delivers. This one swung on and missed. Strike 2. Fastball upstairs chased. Pandoro 1 strike away from the victory over the Fremont Moo. Pioneers trying to get a game back in this second half and try and push Fremont out of first place in the second half. 0-2 pitch. Fans cheering. Pandoro winds. 0-2. Fastball Off the plate, misses, and the count will move to 1-2. Everyone will take a deep breath. The tension will erase from the air and slowly build back up as Tyler Push steps into the batter's box. Pandoro once again winds. 1-2 home. This time swung on, poked foul right side. And we'll do it all again on the next pitch. Good crowd here tonight at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, as there has been all season. Paul Pandoro, one pitch away from giving his Pioneers club the win. So 1-2 count, 2 away, and center fielder Tyler Push returns. Pandoro stares home, gets his sign, winds, delivers, 1-2. Fastball high and laying off is Tyler Push. It'll even the count at 2-2. Push doing everything that he can to keep this game alive. As he tries again, nods, winds, pitches, swung on, dribbled out toward short. Going to be a tough play. Nanez fields, fires to first. It's over the head of first baseman Brian Webb and off the railing. So it will be, I think that will probably be a single as well. We'll see how that's ruled. Could go either way, but it will extend the game. Tyler Push stays alive. And with 2 outs, it brings up Dylan Sears. So it was a slow roller out toward short. Nanez had to charge field, and the throw on to first hopped off the grass and over the head of Brian Webb. So it allows the runner to reach infield single, brings up Dylan Sears. First pitch to him, misses low, it's ball 1. Sears tonight is 0 for 3. He's flown out to center twice and lined out to center. He's also laid down a sac bunt to put 2 in scoring position with 1 out, but the Fremont Moo couldn't score anybody, ended up leaving the bases loaded. 1-0 home. This one swung on, fouled away, and the count moves to 1-1. Currently 9:30 Mountain Time right now in Gering, Nebraska, as this game is sitting at 2 hours, 55 minutes. And Paul Pandoro trying to end it right here. 1-1 pitch from the righty. This one home, swung on and rocked out to right field. Fremont still with some life, as this one will sail over the fence. Well, all right, 2-run home run off the bat of Dylan Sears. And a little bit going for the Fremont Moo, as the score now cut to 9-4. Now on a blast off the bat of the second baseman. And over the second deck of fences in right field. The second home run of the day for the Fremont Moo. Pios still lead by 5 and need 1 more out. Pandoro will try and get it from E.J. Taylor here.
Next batter from Southern Nazarene University, E.J. Taylor.
Pandoro will pitch back out of the windup now that nobody's on base, 2 away. And Taylor will see another. Winding and delivering is Pandoro. First pitch home in the dirt, misses. It's ball 1. Pioneers looking to move to 39-20. A loss for the Moo would drop them to 39-21. And in the standings for the Clark division, it would move them to 19-10, and Spearfish at 20-10, half a game on top. That one misses as well. It's now a 2-0 count to Taylor, as Pandoro will pump, wind, and deliver. 2-0 pitch, swung on, tipped, and the count moves to 2-1. E.J. Taylor, another great personality on this Fremont Moo roster, was at the All-Star game in Casper and the Home Run Derby, and was one of the ones that celebrated the most when J.T. Walden won that Home Run Derby and took down Jordan Williams in the swing-off. Also had a good presence in that All-Star game. He's got a 2-1 count now. Pandoro winds, comes home. This one swung on and rocked down the left side. This is going to be extra bases as it hops over the wall. one hopper, ground rule double, and E.J. Taylor has an extra base hit, as with 2 outs, a 2-run homer and now a double keep this game alive, and it's Luke White's turn to keep the game going. White has had a tough day tonight, 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. A ground ball to third, and then that weird 1-6-4 unassisted.
Now at bat from Lewis Park State College, Luke White.
As Pandoro will try and find that final out against somebody else. White will see the first pitch as out of the stretch, Pandoro comes home. This one swung on, rocked, and pulled in at third base. Cade McGee on a sliding grab records the line out and secures the win for the Pioneers. A little bit dicey there at the end, but the Pios still pull it out 9-4 in this one in a huge win for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. They wrap this one up. They advance now to 39-20 on the season, move within 2.5 games of the Clark Division lead for the second half, and are back again tomorrow night to try and get that series win over the Fremont Moo. So that wraps up the game. Pios win 9-4. We're still going to run with this one. We have the Runza postgame show coming up next, as we'll recap this one, get you your Taco John's player of the game, and we'll get you set up for the broadcast tomorrow, and I'll sign off for the final time here on KNEB this season. But the Pioneers won it 9-4. Good ball game, good starting performance, and the bats came alive as well. Pios get this one. Stay with us as we take the break, and when we come back, Runza postgame show.
Hi, this is Shane from Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery. I would like to personally invite you to come out and enjoy this year's Old West Balloon Fest. Please bring the whole family to this amazing event. Scottsbluff Screen Printing will be at most of those events selling the official souvenir t-shirts. Please come see us and support this amazing event. You may check out their website for details on launches and various event locations at theoldwestballoonfest.com. Scottsbluff Screen Printing and Embroidery, supporting the Old West Balloon Fest from downtown Scottsbluff.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Jason is a big fan of Runza's Spicy Jack Burger.
With jalapenos.
Why are you saying jalapenos like that?
I pronounce it like it is. Fast and spicy. Jalapeno.
Well, it also has pepper jack cheese, bacon, and ranch.
Not just ranch.
Oh, come on.
Jalapeno ranch. So spicy.
Stop into Runza today and try the Spicy Jack Burger. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Man, flies are annoying, aren't they? Especially when there could be 2,000 of them sitting on each cow in your herd. This can lead to stress that ultimately cuts down into your bottom line, and that's even more annoying. Using Purina Wind and Rain Mineral with fly control can help cut down the hornfly population, and it doesn't clump up so there's no waste, which means you can get less of that annoying fly buzz and more of that good buzz when people see how great your cattle look. Feed with greatness with Purina Wind, Rain, and Mineral with fly control. Learn more at Marker Ag at 718 21st Avenue in Scottsbluff, or call us at 633-1057, or like us on Facebook.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
There's an old adage about going where the truckers go if you want something good. There's a lot of truth to that, and that's why you see a lot of truckers all the time at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff. But WTT isn't just for the big rigs. They've got something for everyone, including the only pumps in town with Husker Fuel E15, also known as Unleaded 88. The -5 Below Beer Cave holds the best selection of the coldest beer in town, and WTT is home to Slice and Spice Pizza, including a great breakfast pizza at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline Highway West. Food, fuel, and fun for everyone. everyone.
It's time now for the Runza postgame show, presented by Runza Restaurants. Runza makes a great stop before or after every game. Win or lose, Runza makes it all better. Now with the Runza postgame show, once again, Zach McKinstry.
Welcome back to the Runza postgame show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Chadron. Pios win this one 9-4 in a good one. Offense came to play after tons of hits for the Pioneers. They ended with 14 and put up the 9 runs they needed. Eric Smelko had himself a day. 4 hits, 3 RBIs, and a pair of runs. And he also set the team record for hits in a season. Fantastic from Eric Smelko. Got a great starting performance from Carson Ohl going 6 innings, allowing 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. Great stuff from him. Ryan Reynolds came in and bridged the gap for Paul Pandoro to close things out. And it was a large enough lead to seal the deal, as the Moo only ended with 4 runs and the Pios ended up winning by 5. Let's go ahead and look at the scores around the league. A lot of games tonight. The Badlands Big Sticks currently in progress against the Canyon County Spuds. They lead 15-7, bottom of 6. The Sioux Falls Sunfish dropped game 1 of the doubleheader against the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks in 7 innings. Wheat City won 3-1. Game 2 going on right now. The Spearfish Sasquatch took down the Pure Trappers 8-5 on the road, which moves them first place in the Clark Division second half and in a playoff spot as they lead the Fremont Moo by half a game. And the Casper Horseheads in a barn burner. It was a close one against the Soares Valley Saberdogs, but the Saberdogs eked it out by the score of 23-2 at Corbett Field. So we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, Taco John's Player of the Game here on the Runza Postgame Show, and then we'll get you set up for the broadcast tomorrow. You're listening to Pios Baseball and the Runza Postgame Show on KNEB.
The renters moved out, and the house doesn't look exactly like it did when they moved in. Landlords and realtors call Bluffs Facility Solutions. Let our team of cleaning professionals get the house ready to be rented again. No job is too big or too small. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or one-time jobs are available. Using the best products and equipment, including our truck-mounted professional steam cleaning for carpet, upholstery, tile, or grout. Let us do the cleaning. Now part of the Ideal Linen family. Bluffs Facility Solutions, 632-7197.
Now is the time to get all your school spirit gear, and the place to get everything you need is Logos in Gering. School spirit is what they do at Logos. Whether you're a bulldog, a bearcat, or a tiger, they've got everything you need, from sweats to hats and, of course, t-shirts and sweatshirts. Need something for the entire team? Stop into Logos, and the guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. There is no job too big or small for Logos. Logos in downtown Gering.
Building a legacy doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a plan. Hi, I'm Jody Rosiska, Raymond James Financial Advisor at Platte Valley Investment Center. From private wealth management to customized estate planning and wealth transfer, you can turn to us for comprehensive financial planning. We invest time in getting to understand you and your financial goals, so together we can create a strategy to help you live a life well planned.
Platte Valley Investment Center, Inc., Scottsbluff, Nebraska is not a registered broker dealer and is independent of Raymond James Financial Services. Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now for the Runza postgame show. It's time for tonight's Taco John's Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. Trying to get Eric Smelko up here. I'm sure we'll interview him sooner or later. Of course, the hit leader. He's probably, kissing babies, shaking hands, as that's the kind of guy he is. But he'll be up here eventually. He earns Player of the Game honors after 4 hits tonight, 3 RBIs, including a double, and completely bounced back, turned things around after his 1-for-12 outing last series. He currently leads the team in average and obviously in hits, as again, he set the team record previously set at 76 in the 2019 campaign by Zach Peterson. Pios win this one after a good outing from a lot of players. Cade McGee got the scoring started with an RBI triple and a run in that bottom of the first inning. He also had a double and a single, was only a homer shy of the cycle. He was 3 for 5 tonight. Alex Zerfus with a pair of RBI singles. Jake English had a hit as well today. Tyler Davis with a single and a walk, also a pair of stolen bags as he moves into the team lead. John Ponder found his way into the hit column in his last at bat. Brian Webb with an RBI single in this one. Kellen Rutz with a pair of runs and a triple in this one. And Antonio Nanez was 0 for 2, also walked twice and scored a pair of runs. All the offense getting it done in this one, as the Pios went to work. Again, Carson Oles, 6 innings of work, 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 3 strikeouts for him. He was fantastic in this one. And then followed by Ryan Reynolds, who did the job, an inning of work, allowed a hit, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and a strikeout, but kept the Pios out in front. And Pandoro did the same, 2 innings of work to close out the game, 4 hits allowed, 2 runs, 2 earned, no walks, and 3 strikeouts for Paul Pandoro. So Eric Smelko, congratulations to him. And again, we're going to try and get him up here. I'm stalling as much as I can to try and squeeze him in, as he has probably been the most frequent Taco John's post-game interview. I think he's been up here 2 or 3 times this season, the All-Star who got the start for the Pioneers. He's been really good this season. And we're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, we'll get Smelko up here for the interview and wrap things up. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scotts Bluff.
Drive happy this summer with auto insurance from J.G. Elliott. Hi, I'm Lila Nash, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your auto insurance provider, you'll get a variety of options and deductibles, including car rental coverage and customized equipment coverage, so you can get on the road without the worry. If a new boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure that too. Plus, you can bundle your vehicle and home insurance to save even more. J.G. Elliott has insurance coverage for all your summer adventures. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gering and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Runza post-game show. It's now time for the Taco John's Player of the Game as Eric Smelko has made his way up here. Eric, I didn't even realize that you were in contention for the all-time hit lead for a season for the Pioneers until tonight, and then what an outing from you. 4 hits, and you were seeing the ball so well, jumping on pitches early in counts. Was there a different approach tonight? Because through your first, I think it was first 4 at bats, you had seen 5 pitches.
Yeah, no, playing these guys the first time, we knew kind of that we didn't want to get to 2 strikes because they have good pitching. So, my strategy was kind of jump on the first good pitch I saw, and it just so happened to be, the first or second pitch of the at bat. And luckily I found a couple holes today and, help out the team win. Yeah,
you were seeing the ball through the zone and making late contact, pushing it to the other side, and it treated you well. That 2 RBI double and the RBI single. And solid contact from you. Did you know that you would pass the team record?
Honestly, no clue. I think most of the guys, and that I don't pay attention to really the whole stats and everything going on. So I'm honored to hit it in front of the home fans and have everybody here to, watch it.
Yeah. No, and how do you respond to that honor? Were you kind of blown away that you had set that team record for 4 years? A bunch of college guys come in here, and you're the one that gets the 79 hits to take the team lead, and you still got tons of game left in the season and some playoffs to add to that total. What does it feel to get that honor?
It's a big honor. It still hasn't hit me yet, being honest with you. I'm still trying to process the game and figure out, our win today. But it's a big honor knowing that, so many great players came in before me, and, I just happened to have as many hits as anybody that played.
Yeah, and you got your dad here to witness it too. I'm sure that's a great feeling.
Yeah, no, having my dad here is great. I wish my mom could be here, but I'm happy that my dad could witness it today.
Yeah, maybe it was his BP this morning that did it. I was joking with you. You had one of your best BPs of the year. So
he throws really good BP. So everybody appreciated him for that today.
Well, congrats, Eric. Hit leader all time for the Pioneers, Eric Smelko.
Yeah.
4 for 5 day with 3 RBIs. Congrats, buddy.
Hey.
And congrats on the big win against Fremont.
Before we wrap up, thank you so much for what you do, Zach. I know it's your last day here, but every single Pioneers and everybody's staff, we all appreciate what you do. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Eric, and that the ovation was very nice between the fans and the players as well. So Thank you, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Plan to be back here for the championship, so you guys better do your job. You
Yes,
have
sir.
your motivation.
Yes, sir, absolutely. We're hoping for it.
There you
go. Get it.
Eric Smelko, everybody, and we'll wrap up the Runs a Post-Game show for the final time this season. I want to shout out everyone that's listened in the Gering, Scottsbluff area and commented in the YouTube chat and kept things positive and helped me do what I do. I couldn't do it without the viewers, and I thank you. I know Jared Brecker's going to do a great job coming in tomorrow and the rest of the way, so you guys will love him, and I appreciate all of you taking me in from the East Coast and let me do my thing. So thank you to all of you. Shout out to my parents who were here for the last visit. I'm excited to go home, but I'm certainly going to miss it. So thanks, everybody. For everyone involved in broadcast, for Wesley Sheffield, our producer, I'm Zach McKinstry. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back here tomorrow.